hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish God. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Ant, and today I'm joined, as usual, by my brother in arms. It's...
Say it with me, guys. Say it with me. You know what's coming. In fact, do it with your own names. Let's see how long we can hold our breaths for. Are you ready?
Meow.
That's dumb.
It sounds like a lot of cats singing. We couldn't even see you on screen.
It was just great. It was like a chorus in the wrestling kitchen.
Move your camera down a little bit, Dom.
Right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got some great questions in chat that I can't wait to get down to in a second. But first of all, we are 21 minutes and 58 seconds in case you are watching in the future and want to catch up to where we are in Dynamite. And what else do I have to say? Oh, we made it. We made it, Dom. This is a celebratory stream, my brother.
It is, yeah. It's 400. We're at 401. No doubt it'll go up and down and fluctuate. But
401 subscribers.
Right now,
wow.
At 0039, that's 39 minutes past midnight in the UK, be at 401 subscribers. Thanks in part to my beautiful partner, Emma, and obviously the rest of you guys, the Hullamaniacs.
The Hullamaniacs, indeed. Thank you so much to everyone. Like, it means so much to us that this little channel is, like, growing. And for all of you that have shared it out in the last few days and stuff like that, thank you so much. It means so much to us all.
It does, and remember that, all the interviews we get to do, so the WWE stuff, the AEW stuff, the Impact stuff, it wouldn't happen if we didn't really have a platform, that you guys have supported.
So thank you for that.
And been behind. Obviously, we really appreciate, because if you guys weren't here and you guys weren't watching or being part of these streams, none of that stuff arguably would happen. So,
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us this evening. I'm going to say hello to everyone, and then I'm going to go through your comments. We've got Alex has joined us. Hello, Alex. Jake Holden, the craziest ginger of all time. The Cincinnati pair, Joey Bellbottoms and Jeff Adams, have joined us, as well as Jack is there, of course, and Hakeem, the AEW star. Welcome,
Hakeem, the Hullamania dream.
Absolutely.
I don't know where that came from. The whole dream? Can we call him the whole dream?
If you want.
It's better than the Velveteen Dream.
Absolutely. At the minute, it certainly is with the legal suits that he'll have going on. Thank you so much for watching us. It is AEW's first birthday. It's going to be a great card, but I'm going to go through your comments and then we're going to talk a little bit about the card as well. Akeem says AEW for life. Jack says happy birthday, AEW. Alex Smith says can't wait. Right, this is an interesting question from Alex to start us off, right? We're building our own promotion, Dom. Right, and we've got to take people from different companies. We're both going to get into this. I'm going to read out the companies and what we're allowed to take that Alex has stipulated, and then we are going to party. We're just going to go with it. Okay.
Cool.
You are making a new wrestling promotion. What are we calling it, Dom?
What would you call it? That's kind of put me on the spot.
Sorry. I couldn't think about.
To do with Hull, haven't we? Can't we just call it Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling?
Sounds like a damn good wrestling promotion to me. Yeah. Right, so take one person from AEW.
Dude, yeah, but right, are we talking like to build the company around, or are we going favourites?
No, this is a new wrestling promotion.
Right, okay. No, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do it.
I know you can.
I could be Darby Allin.
Okay, I'm going Kenny Omega. 2 tag teams from AEW.
Ooh. All right. Because you know how much I love them. I defended them to Jim Cornette, Sonny Kiss, and Joey Janela.
Cool.
And it's going to be a right misfit. Mine's a right misfit thing. The Chaos Circle.
The Chaos Circle.
It's Serpentico and and Luther.
Seriously, right? Okay, my two tag teams are the Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks. I mean, why would you pick Serpentico and
Chaos
Luther?
Theory.
Why would you pick them?
Because I want to be like the ECW.
You just want a freak show, which is cool.
That basically does everything while you're following your corporate dreams and you're kissing ass.
Hey, I'm making money, mate. I'm making money. You ain't making no money off Serpentico and Luther.
We will make money because we'll talk to the misfits and the outcasts, and there's plenty of those.
We're going to carry on, Dom, because I want to get through it. We are going one person from NXT.
That's a really tough one.
I'm going to go Finn Balor.
All right, Johnny Gargano.
There we go. That's fair enough. It was a toss-up between them for me. One tag team, two women's wrestlers from NXT.
Shotzi Blackheart and Chelsea Green.
This is a real misfit. Your company is weird. I'm going Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley.
Look at the love. Look at the love in the chat for my Misfit Federation.
I can't wait to hear. I can't wait. At the end, guys, you've got to tell us which federation you'd rather tune into next week. One mid-carder from Raw and SmackDown.
Kevin Owens.
Mid-carder? Is he really mid-carder? I suppose
he is. He's a mid-carder, isn't he? Yeah. Kevin Owens. And so he's on SmackDown, right?
Oh, God knows where he is now. We'll just do all Raw and SmackDown.
I think he's on, he stayed on SmackDown. Raw, let's have a look at Raw. Aleister Black.
Yeah, mid-carder, I'd go... I think I'd choose exactly the same. I think you've done a really good job there. Aleister Black and Kevin Owens. Cracking job there, mate. One rising star from Impact.
Ace Austin.
Ace Austin, okay.
Who we have an interview with on the channel.
Oh, you got the plug in there. Well done, man. I'm going to say... I don't really know Impact well enough. I'm going to say Rosemary.
Okay.
Cool. And one veteran from New Japan.
I mean, Okada.
I'm going to go Kota Ibushi. Rock and roll. Whose federation do you want to watch? Ants or Doms?
Should we recap? So who are yours?
Oh, I can't remember, mate. I can't remember.
I can remember most of mine. So I had Okada, Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, Darby Allin, the Luther and Serpentico, Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela.
Wasted pigs.
And
Darby Allin.
What?
And Darby Allin.
Yeah, I said Darby Allin.
All right.
Yeah.
So
there's a few more.
I had Kota. Well, you can't do a recap and then just. This is why I didn't want to do a recap because we're just making it up. Kota Ibushi, Rosemary, Aleister Black and Kevin Owens, Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega is mine.
I had Shotzi Blackheart and Chelsea Green.
There we go. Yes, you did.
And Ace Austin as well. I know I'd be real interested in mine. I'd be more interested in mine. Yeah. Because you got some real stars in there as well as up and comers.
What, and Luther? Is he an up and comer?
Well, no.
Did you see his match last? Did you join us for Dynamite last week?
He's got the experience. No,
dude, Jericho and Luther was crap. Seriously,
I heard
crap.
I heard it was really
Crazy Jake Holland says, hello, he's so hyped for AEW. So am I, mate. 4 titles on the line. All the titles are on the line tonight. And I feel like we've got to get a title change, but I don't know who.
Any surprises?
I think, well, there's any of the title changes I think would be a surprise.
No, do you mean like I'm talking about anybody debuting, anybody coming in?
No, I don't think so. 4 title matches plus Miro and Kip Sabian in action, and let's hope it's better than the first match. I'd say the title, I'd be tempted to take it off Shida and give it to Big Swole. And I hate that because I love Shida, but the Shida Brit feud would work fine with the belt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So until you get fans back, take it off Shida for a little bit and then put it back on her. What's up, boy? Says Jeff. I'm good. How are you, Dom?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. I've had a bit of a rough day, but I'm feeling all right now. It's good to be on the stream.
Rock and roll, speaking to all you guys. What's up, fellas? Good to have the duo back together. Gained a Dom, lost a beard. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Dom
man,
Dom is actually made up of my facial fluff.
You're actually looking good with a bit of stubble, man. I don't think I've
Thanks.
ever. I usually compliment you because you'll look a lot younger without your beard, but I actually really like you with stubble.
This is just like my beard isn't a beard. It's just not shaving. That's all it is.
Especially as you're going into this new phase of your existence, as the kind of I'm trying to think of a gimmick like Viscera.
What did Alan Gibbons give me the gimmick of sexual depression?
Oh, sexual depression,
is what I am.
As you enter this new phase of your life, I feel like sort of stubble, designer stubble, they call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the look we should go for?
Just not shaved for a few days, but thank you for consulting me on my look. I do appreciate it. Crazy Jake Holden says, "This is, in my opinion, AEW's biggest Dynamite this year. So excited. Hope something big happens, like maybe Pac or a title change."
Yeah,
I think we're more likely to get a title change. Yeah.
Have they bought anybody else? They must have bought Ridge Holland over to NXT in the lockdown. So yeah. It is possible to bring.
It's absolutely possible. But if Pac's not happy with it and he wants to be around his support network, then fine, leave him.
Yeah, that's to be fair. That's probably
more important. That's more important. I'm right here in Martika's kitchen. Rock and roll. Hope you're having a good time there, Jack. 401 subs, dude. We you guys have rocked it. Thank you so much. Also, Andrade could return tonight on NXT. Yes, let us know if you are watching that and if he does turn up. There's been a lot of speculation because he's not been drafted that he'd be going to NXT, which I think would be good.
What if you went to NXT? You mean
Andrade Cien Almas?
Andrade, yeah, no, absolutely. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
I think more. There's a lot of people that could benefit from going back just to experience, or even just going there, just to inject some life into NXT. It's definitely flagging at the moment.
It seems like we've seen a lot of the same four top guys go at it a lot, and it just needs something fresh, doesn't it? If Pac comes back, I'm going to flip. Jake said that was reported by PWC Insider.
Really? I read. I must have misread the comment there, dude, because I thought you were referring to Andrade and NXT. But so you weren't talking about Pac?
No, it was Andrade in NXT.
Sorry, yeah. No,
okay.
I thought it was related to a Pac, and I was about to get really excited. Not that I'm not excited. Not that I'm not excited for Andrade in NXT, because it's definitely better for him. But like a lot of people are buzzing for Pac's return.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, but do it when it's safe and do it when he's happy. Joey Ballbottom says, "Thank you for streaming." No, thank you for joining us, Joey. Cheers, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Same, Alex. Give me a whole make Raw a good show. There's just no bigger compliment. That is a pretty decent compliment to get. Thank you.
Honestly, though, man, like big respect to Anthony, who's been carrying this podcast for the last few weeks on Raw, because I'm working I am back to work, so like I can't do a lot of Mondays. Obviously, did Monday, especially for the draft, but it's just not.
It's hard, isn't it, man? It's hard
at the moment.
It's hard, and you felt it on Tuesday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and you've been smashing it, mate. I know you at the moment you've got a bit more time to play with, but seriously, I've got a lot of respect, especially after doing Monday with you.
It's good.
The first time in a long time.
I
am gutted because obviously my favourite, from a personal note, my favourite star is now on Raw, and I'm not going to be able to see it live. I'm not going to be able to react as much as I did to the Alexa Bliss Fiend thing from Raw this week. So that's a shame. But
that is a shame. You can catch up with it on YouTube, can't you?
Yeah, it does seem like, unfortunately, unfairly, as is the case through history, that Raw does have the lion's share of the best picks. AJ Styles, for example. You know?
I'd say SmackDown did. SmackDown's got like a more contained roster that's actually a lot better. Dom, I've got loads of comments to get through. We've got 12 people in chat. Welcome. Quickly do a like spike or something, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. Like spike, and of course, if you haven't, we'll do one in a second, but if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. But yeah, what we're going to do is, after 5 seconds, everybody that's not liked the video yet, please do like the video. We call this a like spike in honor of Ollie. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like spike!
Rock and roll. I've got 8 minutes to get through about 20 billion comments, so we're going to go through these.
It's like now we're like rock stars of YouTube. We've got 401 subscribers.
It's cool. Hull Hakeem Dream says Hakeem, absolutely. Alex Smith, I think Andrade and Zelina are going to feud with the Fiend, and then Andrade will go back to NXT. Sounds good.
Unless the encounter with the Fiend just sends him back.
Maybe so. Jeff Adams, you guys think there's going to be any belt changes tonight? Don't think there will be, but curious of your thoughts. I feel like there might be because it's a massive show.
Yeah, man.
They've got to do something.
You said it yourself, didn't you, that it could happen tonight.
The Jericho Cruise is when the tag titles were first lost off SCU, which again was a big show. You know, it wasn't a pay-per-view, but it was a big show.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Personally,
we'll see.
Like I say, I think we're getting a lot of matches and it's buzz. But I think something's going to happen. Something's going to happen for sure.
Orange Cassidy could win it. Honestly, Orange Cassidy could absolutely win that belt.
You think? Is it not a little bit early for him to win?
No, because I think every week, like Cody's Open Challenge, you can just have everyone against Orange Cassidy, and I think people are tuning in for that.
He's only just wanted back, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's either way. It's exciting, Dom. Thank you for that question, Jeff. Jake says, "Gimme a whole year wrestling." That's our promotion. I'm building my promotion around Rick Knox. Says Jeff Adams, the referee. Who you'd have as a referee?
Earl Hebner.
Oh, Aubrey Edwards for me. I'm presented to you by the Cheesecake Factory and the Cold Stone Creamery. Very good. The Swerve Show is back. Welcome back. Hope all is good with you. I would choose FTR. FTR would be a good choice. I nearly went for them. I'm the biggest Mitt for I love ECW. Is this Q&A? Yeah, we just sort of bash through a load of questions, Swerve Show, but we get stuck because we talk too much about stuff. No Ziggler in your promotion, Dom. Ziggler would have been a mid-carder you could have had.
Yeah. It's interesting that, isn't it? It wasn't in my initial thought process. No. So maybe I'll draft him later on. You know, maybe he'll be my Aleister Black of my draft.
There we go. Joey says, I think I'm siding with Ant on the new promotion. Welcome to Ant's promotion. I think Ant wins, says Alex. Sorry, dude. This because he could choose Luther and Serpentico. No,
only one person of everybody here. There were 12 people here to vote on mine. So.
It was actually 2. It was Joey and Alex. But I don't really know anything about other promotions. So Joey, that's fair enough. Jake, the name of my promotion would be Crazy Ginger Violence, CGV. My AEW wrestler would be Pac. Tag teams, nice. FTR and Santana Ortiz. Great. NXT would be Priest. Cool. Women's wrestlers, Bailey and Storm. Nice. Very good, very good. I think Orange Cassidy could win. Yeah, he could, Alex. I think
good, man. Yeah, that'd be good. I think he's due a title. He is due a title run, whether that happens now or in the future. You know,
I think every like Cody's Open Challenge, it works on Orange Cassidy as well. It works on every week we get to see Orange Cassidy against the Blade or Ray Phoenix, and I think that's quite fun actually.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, obviously, it can also tire quickly, as we've discussed. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I be your special guest on Friday? Said the Swerve Show. If you message us on Twitter, we can definitely talk about that Swerve Show. Mid-carder from Raw and SmackDown would be Black. Rising Star from Impact would be the massive tall guy. You know who I'm on about. He's like 6'9".
Badman Fulton.
Very good. And the vet would be Jericho. Very good. Good evening. No tension yet. No, not tonight, Scott. We're over 400 subscribers.
We're in a good mood, aren't we?
We don't need to be angry tonight. I hope you're feeling better, Scott. And I saw that you was down a bit on Twitter, so I hope you are feeling better, my friend. Even the happiest guy on Twitter is allowed to have his down days. Best wrestling night during the week. Best reaction podcast. Thank you, dude.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you, Scott. Dom, this is the first time I've heard Viscera used as a compliment. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man. I mean, like Viscera's. I love Viscera's work in the ministry. I think he's underrated, but obviously, you know, we've also slated him in our Wrestling Rewind series as Mabel. So, you know, definitely could have been better. But his gimmicks could have been worse. He looked
cool, didn't he, in the ministry?
He made Big Daddy V look good, and he made what was the other one? He had Visagra. No, that was his move, wasn't it? Visagra.
I don't know.
What was it? what was his sexy Val Venus style gimmick? But he always had the white contacts in that he had in the Ministry, so he always looked like this sort of goth sex machine, and it was really odd. But I kind of like
A
that.
bit like me and you.
I mean, definitely like you, man. My days as a sex machine are done.
Sexual depression right here.
Sexual depression right here. We should get that's another T-shirt we should make. I'll get Andy on it right now.
There we go.
Andrew on it right now.
Good evening, everyone.
T-shirts.
You don't know Jack, says Alex Smith. This just in: Joey Ryan is still a scumbag. There we go. Yes, he is. Joey Bellbottoms.
He's released a statement recently, hasn't he? I think, but I don't think anybody paid any attention to it or gave it any credibility.
There we go. Joey Bellbottom, agree, Anthony does great solo work, but you guys are better as a tag team.
I know all about Anthony's bloody solo work, mate. It takes him all day, every day. He's always on a solo kick.
Yeah, it certainly is. The Tall Impact guy is Madman something. There we go. Scott Frame, you all make WWE watchable. I didn't fall asleep during that 3-hour snooze fest. I watched you all instead. Oh, good. Well, pleased that you enjoyed it, mate. Ava Marie on NXT? I don't know. Danny Hargreaves has joined us. Welcome, Danny.
Yeah, man. Just a special shout out to Danny. He was pretty knackered. He's been at work all day. We did text earlier, and I asked him if he was coming on. So I think he's made an effort to come on tonight. So we really appreciate you, man. Danny's another one, Anthony, where we'll probably have him on to do a predictions video at some point. So
cool, rock and roll. Look forward to it. Absolutely. Hakeem, AEW star, took some notes on pickup lines Dom commented last week on the Raw live stream. There we go.
I can't even remember what they were.
I know I did my Wilma one because we was talking about the Flintstones. Here you go, Wilma. Here's 10p. Go call your mum. No. I
can't remember. Like,
here's 10p. No, maybe you don't call your mum.
I honestly don't think I've ever used. I don't think I've ever used a pickup line ever. I mean, what were they? Can you remind me?
Yeah, there we go. I hit the like button. Thank you, Swipe Show. Claymore, are you guys streaming NXT UK again tomorrow? I am. Are you joining me, John? You said you was earlier on in the week.
To be confirmed.
TBC. Well, I'll be doing it anyway, so yes. I think SmackDown won the draft, but I think Raw has the better women's division, which is good because Asuka needs good challengers, which makes me a little sad for the Sasha reign. But they could have the Bayley and Sasha feud for a few months. Yes, they could.
Yeah.
I'd have Posh Spice in my promotion, headed by Pepsi Man, CM Punk. We are 45 seconds away from Dynamite. I'm going to carry on going through these. Cody versus Cassidy is going to be good. I think it should be fun.
Yep, I hope so.
Swerve Show says he's got Twitter. Awesome messages on Twitter, and we can do a collab if you want to, Swerve Show. Can I be your special guest on Friday, says Scott.
We've got competition now, Scott. We'll have to do it. We'll have to look at that in the future.
There's lots of competition, apparently. Yeah, we can definitely look at something in the future, though, Scott. Sucks that Razor Scott Hall never won a world championship, says Alex. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
What is wrong with Joey Ryan, says the Swerve Show.
Just give it a Google. Give it a Google. We've not got enough time to go into it, but give it a Google and you'll see what we mean. It's all to do with the speaking out movement.
And we are live on Dynamite. That is the titles playing right now. I will tell you when we get to the end of the titles so you know exactly how far behind we are.
Right.
And that's the end of the titles there. Cool. Are we about the same place, dude?
Yeah, I'm on Pyro now.
Yeah, cool. What is the Viscera sexual gimmick was the world's largest love machine. Could be
there
me.
You go, the world's largest love machine. That's right.
Shout out from Oregon. Welcome, Gus, and a massive shout out to Oregon. Hope all is going well, my friend. Thank you so much for choosing to join us. Yes, you have, Dom.
That's cool, man. That's cool. All right, are you a parking ticket? You got fine written all over. When did I use that? That's amazing. As if I used that. Was that
nice?
Wow.
That's cool. Yes, you have, Dom. Sweet. Thanks for the shout out. I predict Dom and Ant to dethrone FTR. Oh, we're getting this match now. Are they doing it for an hour? Part of me wonders if this is going to go for an hour for a time limit draw, you know. That'd be a talking point, wouldn't it? And then you wouldn't have to lose any titles.
I mean, that'd be weird, but okay.
So, are you Betty Rubble? You're about to make my bedrock. Thank you, Jack. For
that's amazing.
I've heard
that one.
Hey Wilma, let's go home and make my bedrock was the one I knew. I don't know many girls called Wilma though. Remember this? Oh yes. Enjoy AEW tonight. We certainly will, Swell. Thank you so much for joining us. Party time.
Here, man.
Party time.
Excellent.
Here we go. Cool. Thank you all so much for joining. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like the video and you like what we're doing, hit that like button. It really helps us out. Right, I've got a problem with AEW at the minute that I'm going to talk about during this match. And that is Full Gear's happening in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
It feels very quick from All Out. And with this show in the middle, I worry that they're going to rush storylines. Like, All Out had a wonderful build, like probably the best pay-per-view build in a long time.
Yeah.
And I worry with 3 weeks, they might be rushing some of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so maybe that's another argument to put the title on Big Swole, because you can certainly then at the pay-per-view do Swole and Baker again, can't you? But for a title.
I see what you mean, man.
I mean, this has had a decent build, and I'm looking. Just a heads up, Gimme Hull Twitter is currently restricted. What does that mean, Dom? I
don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to sort that out.
I don't know what that means, Scott.
I'll check that out, Scott. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, mate.
It's possibly because I've logged in from another device. I don't normally log in from my phone, but
we've temporarily limited some of your account features.
Right. Okay, I'll sort that out.
Okay, mate. Enjoy AEW. Yes, we will. Oh my god, AEW really didn't sell many seats this week. Well, when they're selling 15% capacity, they're not going to sell many seats.
We've got to do that ridiculous capture, the horrible captures. Right?
Don't you do that. We tried to get you on Steam the other day, and you should, 20 minutes, he was on the phone trying to guess what a traffic light was.
You were there with me, and that it was ridiculous.
No, Taryn I wasn't there with you. Taryn was there with you. And
yeah, but you were on the phone with me, I mean.
Yeah, I was laughing at you.
Parking meters. We don't have, we do have parking meters, but this is ridiculous. Right. Okay, now I think we're logged in. Right, that's good. We should be sorted now, guys.
So can I get on it? Thanks for the heads up, Scott. I do appreciate that. Yes, I'm back on, Scott. Dom, thank you. Tired of Shida's reign? I'm not tired of it. She's a wonderful wrestler. They just haven't done anything storyline-wise with her at all. Apart from the Thunder Rosa stuff, which was cracking. And I wonder if that's a limit of her limited language and stuff like that. But if that's the case, maybe now is not the time to have her as champion, because you can't have her putting on the wonderful matches she puts on and sort of getting the cheers for it. You know what I mean? Dom, check your WhatsApp. I've sent a screenshot. There you go, Dom.
I've sorted it out now. Thanks, dude.
Jeff Adams, Dynamite, starting with a great tag match, like slipping into a comfortable pair of shoes. Absolutely. And FTR adjusts that as well. I really like FTR. Undisputed Era promo to start WWE NXT. Yeah, their NXT sounded awful tonight compared to Dynamite, but Dynamite's massive tonight.
What was on NXT tonight? Because I obviously like the talk of Andrade who's got me excited for it.
I can't remember, but it sounded really weak compared to this.
It must be world beating then if you can't remember it. Yeah.
No, there was nothing that appealed to me. Damian Priest is having a title match against someone.
So the fight chat, because obviously we're watching this on Fight, always really bugs me, man. There's so many mean people on there. I know that's some part of the wrestling community, but why does everybody hate on Joey Janela so much? A lot of hate for Joey Janela. I think he's bloody great.
I don't know. I don't know. Geez, I hate captures. They are so random. Yes, they are, Jack. Glad it's back, but what about the OnlyFans? What have you been on OnlyFans this week, Dom? On your channel?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Is Brian Cage is in action tonight? This is Donald Essen Matcher. Sorry, dude, if I've completely butchered your name. Welcome. How are you, Donald? Ember versus Tony. That'll be really good. Is that on tonight?
Nice.
Oh, that is good. From the sound of it, NXT isn't even trying to beat AEW tonight. No. But it's a big night for AEW. And again, I worry that they're putting on a bit too much as well. Alex Smith, I love Joey. I feel like he puts everything into his matches. I really like Joey. I think he's got such a great energy that he brings to any match. So
you're all behind me in the debate I had with good old Jim Cornette.
Oh, I'm behind you. Yeah.
When I defended Joey Janela, and I'm going to be living on that's going to be my 5 seconds of fame for the next year.
There we go. Well, both of them tweeted you out, both Sonny and Joey, and Jim Cornette blocked you, and you told Jim Cornette to die. It was a wonderful.
No, I didn't tell him to die, and he blocked us. He blocked you.
You said adapt or die is what you said.
Yeah.
Agree with what I say or die.
A legitimate phrase you can use. I didn't say directly you need to die. I said that you cannot criticize somebody in 2020 based on their you not that you cannot, but you know it's arguable that you should not be criticizing a performer based entirely on their aesthetic.
And you told him to either change his opinions on that or go kill himself. That's fine.
Predominantly on their aesthetic. Right, so to refresh briefly, Jim Cornette called out Sonny Kiss because he was taking the mick because apparently they couldn't decide what gender they were.
Well, it was Jim Ross that kept calling him a different name.
Jim Ross was struggling on commentary, but it was Jim Cornette that effectively afterwards highlighted this and sort of took the mick, and then Joey Janela, who's of course Sonny's tag team partner. He was saying how fat Joey was and how ugly he was and how he shouldn't be on television. And I just tweeted and said, you need to adapt and grow and evolve from the 70s when obviously Jim Cornette had any kind of popularity, any real popularity. Things have changed since then. And I just tweeted that, and Sonny and Joey picked it up, and I got blocked by Jim Cornette, and I think it's bloody great because he's a buffoon who's behind the times and only has relevance because of Trump supporters.
What are you on about? He hates Trump.
I know he does, and I was just about to say that.
So you don't have relevance from Trump supporters?
A lot of his supporters are Trump supporters.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for any Trump supporters in chat.
Adapt or die, Jim. That's what you said.
I did say adapt or die, and I do apologise to any Trump supporters in the chat because that's your political view, and that's absolutely fine.
I watch Jim Cornette, but I'm not a Trump supporter. That's bizarre. Everyone can support whoever they want. Oh wow, that was really nice. How he went over the thing and got clothesline straight back over. Tope. Danny Hargreaves, what's the difference between US politics and AEW? One is predetermined charade that takes a tremendous amount of willingness to suspend disbelief. The other is pro wrestling. Good one, Danny. Have you heard about Tommy Lee threatening to leave the US if Trump wins? I haven't.
No, but that's yeah.
There we go.
I think I'm sorry if we've just lost a bunch of followers, man, but that's what I think.
What about?
Just in case I just thought we probably have some Trump supporters.
No, it doesn't matter who supports who, but you can't say that Cornette's only got Trump fans because he absolutely hates Trump and is constantly slagging him off.
But a lot of his fan base.
That's bullshit, sir. Sorry, excuse me, language. That's rubbish.
Joey also commented using that terminology.
Did he? Oh, sorry, I swore. Sorry. Headbutts, double headbutts into Revival.
Yeah, that was my evidence for that statement, was that Joey Janela also commented similar.
Ah, right, okay. What did Jim say about Joe? Well, you've explained it. Hello, Alan. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're well, my friend. Dom, Jim Cornette is still crying about what you said. He is.
Yeah.
He is. He's trying to figure out if he can adapt, because if not, he's got to die.
I'm gonna add that. You know what? That's the last, because obviously we'll cause some stress, and it's the last I'm ever going to talk about it.
I don't believe it.
Podcast.
Kevin G, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. I'm losing the internet in I'm losing interest in AEW. Not that I don't like AEW. It's Cody and Brandy single-handedly are killing my interest by Cody booking himself champ and Brandy involved in every segment.
I mean,
Interesting.
I wouldn't say they're in every segment, man, but you have an arguable point.
I mean, Cody, if before the match last week, if you told me Cody was winning it, I would have been really angry. But watching it, I was like, that was fantastic. And it doesn't really matter if he's got the title or not. It was fantastic. It was the best match Brody Lee has ever been in. Ever. It was brilliant. So, and the Brandy thing, yeah, that annoys me a bit. And I get what you mean there. But yeah. I listen to Cornette's podcast because I think he is good, but I disagree with him a lot as well. I do exactly the same, Jake. I do exactly the same.
That's totally cool, man. Obviously, he has a world-renowned following, way more than us. Even though I'm proud,
even though I'm
very proud of our 401 subscribers. Obviously, Jim Cornette has many, many, many more, and I respect his right to exist and live and be successful. Obviously, everybody can have
respect his opinion.
Everybody can have disagreements, can't they?
Of course they can. Dom is dropping a pipe bomb. I love it. He's trying to be safe. Yeo Soft says, thank you, F you, bye. Very good. Welcome. Goodbye. It's a Jim Cornette phrase. Yes, it is. I'll be right back, says Sweatshirt. All good. Hate Trump, but watch Jim. Yeah.
Guys, I think this can all be summarized. Do you want to, there's Jim Cornette out there with his thousands and thousands of followers, legitimately commenting rightly or wrongly on wrestling, and here I am eating cold chips at 1:14 in the morning UK time and loving it. So you can side with me or you can side with Jim. You know what I mean? Whatever works for you.
You've got about 9 people that side with you, Dom. Yeah, don't you worry.
I am eating cold chips on a Thursday morning.
There we go.
1 in the morning. So
John Cena got married, says Akeem. Did he? Did you know that?
Did he?
I didn't know.
To me.
Cool. He was also on our friends. He sent a really nice message to our friends at WrestleCares, which I tweeted out yesterday. They're a wrestling charity based in Hull, who basically take donations for shoe boxes to give to children at Christmas. And he sent them a really nice message, thanking them for the work, which is really nice because that's a cool thing for John Cena to do. But I believe he's given him a load of his children books to put in the boxes as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How does Michelle McCool sleep at night?
I saw it and it's great.
Undertaker. Very good.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Sure. That DDT was really good.
It was. We should probably watch some wrestling, man.
Well, I am. You're just wittering about Jim Cornette again.
I'm done with it now. It's finished. We're done. We're never going to talk about it again on the podcast.
I don't believe it. At the end of the day, that's Cody's woman. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Brandy. Yeah. The problem is she's not. I think people's problem with Brandy is she's taking up time which should be spent on. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Push off. Wow. The problem is she's taking up time that can be spent building the actual women's division, and that's not going to be saved by Brandy, is it? Do you know what I mean?
And of course, the figure. Don't forget the figure.
Yeah, the figure thing is what it is. But she was the first woman involved in AEW, so I understand it from that point of view. They've been making the figures for over a year, so I'd understand why she would be in that. But oh, drop kick. Oh, over the barricades.
Oh, that is not socially distanced.
That is not socially distanced.
Billy's like, I'm not getting near that. COVID.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Oh, Kip Sabian is playing video games.
What? What is that? Why is that there? That's amazing.
They did it last week as well.
Oh no, they're gonna.
Oh, through the arcade cabinet. He went through the arcade cabinet.
I think it might be a prop. I don't think it was an actual arcade cabinet.
Yeah,
somehow.
of course it was. I'll
Game over.
Game over. Very good. But a bum chuck. I like that, Dom. I agree with Dom. I don't think you should judge a wrestler on their looks. Yeah. I'm loving AEW. AEW and NXT UK are my two favourite promotions. Yeah, I'm really enjoying SmackDown though as well, Jake. But we'll see now that everything's changed. I prefer me some Dom. Cena got married. I didn't see that happening.
I appreciate that, Jack. By the way, is it because I took you for food in Boston, or But I do appreciate that you love you some Dom. It makes me happy. Thank you.
Trent knee's dead, and they've just tried to Irish whip him, and he couldn't even stand up. This is a
60-minute match. So
it's a 60-minute time limit. The question is it going to go to that? Oh, kick. DDT.
They're not winning this, are they? They're not winning this. We're just being made to think they could.
No, but part of the reason I say that a time limit draw be maybe a potentially good way to go is because it continues a build to Full Gear. Because I don't see what they're going to do in 3 weeks or 3 or 4 weeks with FTR. Do you know what I mean?
My problem with the Revival FTR is they're not going to lose the titles for a long time, and I can't see anybody beating them. You know,
the Young Bucks potentially when that happens, but I don't think you want to do the Young Bucks at Full Gear. Oh, he's hit the... No, this is over. He's hitting with the title. Ref didn't see it. Ref, come on. You should have seen that, you silly plonker.
Nice. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, the young Bucks could take it off him, but it's... and that's a huge match. Like, huge match. But you need fans there for that.
Yeah.
Danny Hargreaves says, Ant's laugh is making my night. Well, pleased you're enjoying it, my friend.
He sounds like Krusty the Clown, doesn't he?
Right. Keep making me laugh, people. Jeff Adams, Penelope running to get Miro. It seemed that way. Like, they destroyed their favourite arcade cabinet. Maybe they'll do Miro and Kip versus FTR at...
That'd be good. I'd buy into that.
Maybe. I mean, I prefer the Lucha Bros, but they're too heel. Lucha Bros versus FTR could be amazing, like given proper time.
Yeah.
No, I love me some Dom because your awesomeness.
Thanks, man.
Alex Smith, I think that gaming thing is a little rib at WWE, maybe making wrestlers shut down their stream, says Alex. Yes.
Could be.
I think it is, yeah. From the moment that Kip has been talking Twitch. Got to give the people what they want, Dom.
Indeed.
Here comes...
Here comes...
Oh, Miro's unhappy with the best friends. Cool. Oh, that's
Penelope went to get Miro because he destroyed the...
I mean, if you're going to put best friends in a feud, like breaking an arcade game, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that too, 2020 storyline.
There we go, baby.
There have been crazier things to happen this year.
There certainly has. Oh, he's got the console board. Oh, Miro is angry about that broken arcade machine. You don't break Miro's arcade machine. Very good.
So how did everybody feel about that? How did you feel?
It was a decent tag match. It wasn't as good as I expected it to be, but it was fine.
Ginger Jake's like, Jeff Adams is like best friends versus the best men.
There
Nice.
there we go. That's good, Jeff, and that's what it is. Yeah, great. Alex Smith, I think the gaming thing. Sorry, yes, I've read that. Jeff Adams, standard Rick Knox foolery. Yeah, and he made it look real awkward. That was a problem. They've not done a Broadway yet, so it makes sense. It certainly does. Is it me, or does Dom look like a super cool hipster Jesus this evening?
I mean, that's a lovely compliment, Danny. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think who you remind me of.
What are you eating?
Cold chips. I just said.
Oh, right.
I'm eating cold chips. This is why you got to decide whether you trust me or Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette with his thousands of followers. Me
Oh,
with
what,
my
Mister? We're never going to talk about Jim Cornette again,
No,
and you
no,
just
no, no,
we were
talk
talking about what you're
I said
freaking
never talk
eating,
about
and you
the
mentioned Jim
situation, never
Cornette.
talk
No,
about
you're
specifics. I've
bringing him up
explained it, we've
again. You're
talked
trying
about
to
it.
bring him up. You want to just go on and on about it. Adapt or die, Dom.
just
Adapt or
making a
die.
joke about the
Adapt
fact.
or die.
I'm just making a joke about the fact I'm eating a cold chip because it's ridiculous. So
I'm queuing
Danny,
up a game of whose nips are these.
Who's the guy who plays? He's a good-looking lad. I'm just trying to think of a better role than Shaggy from Scooby Doo because you do not look like he looks like in the Scooby Doo movies. He's in like. I've got to find out the actor, and I'll Google it now because obviously it might come across like an insult, but he's actually a really good-looking lad. Hang on. Hi, let me just eat my cold chip. 2 seconds.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But it's all cool.
I'm
It's all
trying
cool. I've got whose nips are these planned up as well for after this match. Heck yes, Strong and Fish. Oh, are they on NXT? I don't know. Scott, we're just watching. I can't do like what Wrestle Story do and watch like 2 things at the same time. What's your favorite Motley Crue song of all time?
Hang on, I'm just saying today, you look like a young Matthew Lillard is his name.
There you go.
I think he's a real good looking lad. So check him out. But
Yes, that's correct. He just compared you to Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
No.
But you did.
I've been in loads of stuff.
But did you compare him to Shaggy from Scooby Doo?
No, I didn't compare him directly to Shaggy from Scooby Doo. I compared him to the actor.
Oh, Adapt or Die.
Who plays multiple roles, and I think he's a really good looking dude. 2
of which was Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Dude, will you give me a break, please? I'm trying to pay a man a compliment.
By saying...
Why are you bringing this heat into the podcast? We're having a celebration. I've had a busy bloody day. I've got a busy bloody week. I'm here because I want to be here because I love you guys. I love the Holomaniacs, brother. And here you are bringing me some heat. I'm just trying to pay a dude who's taking the time out.
That
to show
kick
up
was
on the
good.
Podcast at 1:25 UK time and pay him a compliment, and you're there trying to rip into me.
I'm not ripping it. Look, I'm watching the wrestling. I'm commenting on the wrestling, and you compared him to an actor. Cool.
Oh my god!
What's your favorite Motley Crue song of all time, Dom?
Girls, girls, girls.
Oh, that's not as good as Kicks Out My Heart. But I'd go with Same Old Situation I really like. Best Friends versus Best Men. Mine is Don't Go Away, Mad, Just Go Away. That's another cracking one, Jake, sorry. I Wanted Broadway. How did the gaming machine break? Aren't Kip and Miro in the crowd? It was just Kip playing the game. Miro's the beast that Penelope Ford run off to get. Also, did FTR win? And how did they win? Did they use the title? Yes, they did. They hit the Best Friends with the title and got the pin from that. And Rick Knox didn't see anything because he's a plonker.
Right, so we've just had a game over from Miro, who's just dominated that match.
Yes, nobody saw it. Leva Bates' sexy blue-haired partner.
What, you mean Danny Hardgreaves?
Yeah, that's what he said. Leva Bates' sexy blue-haired partner.
Yeah, that's Danny.
Is it?
He's got
Peter Avalon. Does he look like Peter Avalon?
He's a sexy blue-haired dude. No, he's better looking than Peter Avalon.
Lol, says Hakeem. Here's the tension. Scott called it, brother. He's just gone into a rant. Let's hear what Kip has to say. Oh, he's so upset about this gaming machine. I love it.
What?
Mirrors. He swore. Game over, Dom.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was a nothing match, so there's nothing that happened in that. Oh, what's happening backstage?
Oh,
Archer's beating up Moxley.
and the guy just sat there trying to mind his own business, and he just got whacked.
And he sold that, didn't he? He flew across that floor.
What's Jake the Snake doing? He's just holding a waistcoat. He's like, put my waistcoat on. Put my waistcoat on.
He got the does he call it the iron claw, where he drills his head into the mat? He did that on the table. Oh, poor Jake. He just wants someone to put his waistcoat on for him.
Yeah, I know.
Can we just get out of here? Very good. We're probably going into another lockdown, so fun. Yeah, not fun. But we'll see. Hopefully it means we can carry on with the podcast, so that's all fun. There's the fun part. Freddie Prinze Jr. says Jack. No, he was comparing him to Shaggy, not Freddie Prinze Jr., who played... I can't remember his name.
Yeah, get your facts right before you start ripping into me. Learn some culture.
Are we calling Scooby-Doo culture?
Dude, look at well, you know what? While we're talking about Scooby-Doo, yes.
Oh wow! Look at that, dude.
It's a popular cartoon, but that wasn't my comparison. Matthew Lillard is a decent actor, and he's a good-looking lad.
All right.
And I was just comparing Danny to Matthew Lillard, and then you're ripping it to Scooby-Doo, but Scooby-Doo is timeless. There are kids that still watch Scooby-Doo. There are adults that still watch Scooby-Doo.
Let's stop talking about Scooby-Doo and tell me what you thought. Tell me what you thought. No, I was reading the comments. Tell me what you think about them brackets.
I missed the brackets because I was.
Well, I know you was, and that's why I was trying to talk over you, because I was trying to point out something about wrestling, so we could actually talk about wrestling and not just you going off about Scooby-Doo again. Right? Brackets. Pentagon and Ray Phoenix are in the first round together. Against each other.
As in fighting?
Yep. It's going to be interesting. Kenny Omega versus Colt. We know wins that. Adam Page is on the other side, so it's going to end up Adam Page and Kenny Omega, isn't it? Cool. I think Dom could mean that Jim's career could die. Yeah, maybe so.
Yes.
Maybe so, yeah.
Thank you.
Not just kill himself. SmackDown right here. Dudes, I'm going to carry on reading your comments, but we're going to have a game of Whose Nips Are These? Yay! Everyone's favorite game.
You look like you're getting them out. What are you doing? I can see your video, and you just look like you're trying to stretch out to show people your nips. What are you doing?
Stretching out, brother. So the question is, whose nipples are these? And the first person to give the correct answer can have a love song by either myself or Dom. Is that okay, Dom? Is that okay, Dom?
I was just humming The Cure. So you put The Cure's love song in my head.
Oh, rock and roll. And
do I know you even listen to The Cure, bro?
Well,
do you even know who The Cure are, bro?
I like The Cure. Right, so whose nipples are these? First person to get it in chat. Can you just keep an eye out on chat for me? Because I'm going to read through the others.
Yes.
Whose nipples are these? Thank you. Right, I think SmackDown right here. I know you were talking before about there being a short run up to Full Gear, but I feel like AEW has so many storyline seeds they could go in a million directions and that all makes sense. Mm-hmm. I agree to a point, Jeff, but when it comes, so who's Moxley fighting at Full Gear? Because
well, it's thingy, isn't it?
Who?
It's Archer, right?
No, that's tonight.
Is it tonight?
That's what I'm saying. So, unless they're going to carry that on, which is fine, but I'm just a little bit worried about who's Moxley fighting is my concern. Who's FTR fighting? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Miro Day says Jake, absolutely. I'll take the compliment. No heat from me, brother. I just like winding up, Danny. It's all good. Miro is a monster. Yes, he is. Game over. Think you two are a few seconds ahead of me. That's cool, Jack. This crazy world we live in will be remembered as we are just the cloud of the world, and we shout loud till the hearers out loud.
Yeah.
That was epic, wasn't it? Has anyone got the nipples yet? Plonker, Alan Gibbons. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that. Let's see.
Ken
Batista,
Shamrock.
no. Ken Shamrock, no. One person's got it. One person's got it. Hakeem, congratulations. You are the winner.
Who was it?
It is.
Mason Ryan. Mason, was it Chris Masters?
Nope.
Ken Shamrock. I said Kenny Omega.
I said, well, it's not Ken Shamrock. Why are you saying it? You're not playing Who's Nips and Days. Hakeem, who would you like a love poem from? Oh, this could be really good. What's his big announcement? He's got a big announcement. I wonder if he's like bought out Jericho from the Inner Circle or something, and he's going to take over the Inner Circle and turn Jericho face.
That's interesting. That'd be a big one, wouldn't it?
Let's see.
Like the Inner Circle turn on
Jericho. Potential. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I love that I'm now Kenny Omega.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he's calling out Jericho, I think.
Well, he brought out a present for Jericho last week.
I saw the highlight.
Right, cool. Groundbreaking announcement. It's probably going to be something real weak, but here comes Jericho. I feel with the crowds back and with them all singing his songs and stuff, like now's a really good time to make Jericho first again.
Yeah.
Who was in that fight? I don't know, mate. I don't know who was against Miro and Kip. It was just nobody's. I've never actually asked this. Who is your favourite member of Motley Crue? Mine is Nikki Sixx, being a massive fan of punk rock, but I'm also a massive Mick Mars fan. I'd say Mick Mars for me. Did some work with Wednesday 13 at one point. Who's yours, Dom?
Mick Mars.
There we go. Miro and Sabian are a great team, like the theme. Yes, they are. The first match was terrible, though, and that match was a bit of a throwaway match, so I really want to see him...
Yeah, wasn't great, was it?
It was just dominating, wasn't it? That's all it was.
Do you think that they gave everybody like lyric sheets to the tune?
No.
And
what did you look at the crowds, man? No, of course I don't. It's quite easy lyrics, Dom, if you listen to it. Do you know the lyrics to Sexy Boy?
I do, yes.
Well, there you go.
What Shawn Michaels or
Shawn Michaels?
Full Monty. Oh, that's different, isn't it? That's sex.
Look at him. You see, I think it's a really good time to turn him face right now. With fans coming back.
What is it? What's that called? The Full Monty song. Anybody know?
It's Hot Chocolate, innit?
MJF saying they're all off key.
Oh, he's got some. Has he got him a jacket? MJF got him all the jackets, Dom.
Wait, is it got something else on it?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a Chinese misprint that he got on Wish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's massive, isn't it? It's massive.
Just pull the sleeves up, Sammy, you know?
Oh, he's annoyed. Oh, check out them abs.
Yeah, he's looking good, isn't he?
He's been doing some work.
Unless he's holding it in. It's like...
Popeye the Sailor Man injecting spinach. Oh, he's released his abs now.
Yeah. That's like you, innit?
It is like me.
After a spider's night out.
That's right. Great head of hair. That would really look like it was balding when he got orange juice poured on him.
Yeah.
They're great, aren't they? They're really funny together.
Yeah.
Smooth as a baby's bottom, Dom. Cut the what, sorry?
Cut the...
What's the announcement? Do you see what I mean about turning Jericho face now? Feels like a really good time.
Man, I feel like you might be right, you know.
Let us know what you think about that in chat.
Well, I've got one more cold chip.
Oh, delicious.
They're really good.
Nose to nose. Ooh, are they going to kiss? Is MJF going to say he fancies Jericho?
Chip to tip.
Chip to chip.
Chip to chip.
Tip to tip, that's how me and Dom met. Oh, I don't know if the ratings roller works, MJF. Giving this a lot of time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know MJF was one of the original people that Jericho wanted in the Inner Circle?
Yeah. I saw the interview. I've glanced at the interview with Chris Van Vliet. I'm going to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not under the Turner umbrella. Ah, oh, they fought before, so outside.
He's got a very Rock vibe, hasn't he?
Who?
MJF, in terms of how confident he is delivering a promo.
For such a young kid, he's incredible.
Yeah, I think he's going to be as good as The Rock one day.
Yeah.
Movies and everything, man.
No, I think that'll be Ricky Starks if they let him do it. Ricky Starks has been killing it on Dark, man.
Is he trying to replace Sammy Guevara?
Yeah, I mean, that's the impression that they're leading down. But I actually feel like they might be trying to build up to MJF and Jericho. In a spiritual child. This is hilarious, Dom.
Hilarious. What's up, heel Kyle? That's also heel Renzo Kyle. That's awesome to see you, dude.
Hello, mate. Oh, he wants to join the Inner Circle.
Wow.
This is building up to a match at Full Gear, man.
Who's the face in that, though?
I think it's going to be Jericho. You can't have MGF as a face. Oh. What is our... Jericho's chin. Oh, they don't want him. But it's what Jericho wants, isn't it? Sammy's just flapping them arms around everywhere, looking like a bird. Ooh, a steak dinner.
Ooh. Are we getting that in the ring? Are we getting a steak dinner in the ring?
I mean, I'd watch that for half an hour.
Absolutely.
Just them having like a date.
Yeah, totally. 14. Well, there was 14 people watching. If there's anybody new, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Oh, I fancy a steak dinner now, Dom.
Oh, me too. Should we have one, like a socially distanced?
Should we have a steak? I tell you what, next Wednesday for Dynamite, Dom, should we both have a steak dinner?
I think we should.
Should we have a steak dinner?
Should we eat a steak dinner while we do?
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see
Do you
MJF and
guys
Jericho
want to see that?
having a
Do you
steak
guys want
dinner?
to see me and Anthony face off? I don't know where the American accent came from there.
How would you cook your steak? Oh, but I can't.
I've been experimenting recently with it. Sometimes I like it medium. Sometimes I like it rare.
Why did you always used to have it well done?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll cook you some blue steak, Dom.
Blue steak.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell! Tony Schiavone's nipples on TV. Rules of being a role model. What a hilarious way to have an interview.
I wish whenever I get interviewed, I want to be on a massage chair. This is actually a massage chair. Maybe I should put it on during the podcast.
No, because it'll vibrate and make a sound. Why the hell would you want to do that?
But I'd be like, oh yeah.
That's not why people join us.
Oh.
Let us know if you want to you can if you really want to see it, you can see it on OnlyFans.
Are they waxing his chest?
Do you reckon he knew that was happening?
Yeah.
Nothing can slow her down. It's true. I mean,
why did she just towel his lower regions?
Towel?
Yeah, she just chucked a towel towards his groin.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Tony Schiavone into feet or something?
Maybe this will go on Tony's OnlyFans.
Sorry, guys, I will get to your comments. It's just hard with the promos. Yes, Dr. Britt Baker back. Cool.
The attire is really good in AEW as well. I'm just looking at Britt Baker's attire. It's great.
It is great, man.
Whoever the seamstress is in AEW or seamster is amazing.
They are doing a great job. Right, I'm going to run through these comments because we are well behind. Miriam Sabian, a great team, like the theme. And add some cream, says Alan Gibbons, the poet of the Gimme a Hull Yeah. Haha, keep going, Dom. You are hilarious, just the best. Oh,
thanks, man.
Dom is just like me, an annoying, lovely creature. Me and you would get along. Two outcasts. Keep up the good work, Dom. You are legendary.
Thanks, man.
He went from calling you annoying to legendary.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
There we go. So yeah, Akeem, you get a love poem. We owe you a love poem. That's how far back this went. God, that was 2 long promos, wasn't it? Chris Masters, yes, no. Akeem wants me to do it. Okay, cool.
You are definitely better at it.
Yeah, you know, I like to make sort of original content and that sort of stuff, and composing a love poem is difficult, but I like to make sure that each one is unique and something that you've never sort of heard before type thing.
Yeah.
Really. So, let me think.
Do 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 do.
Are you covering me?
Do 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 do
Don't
do
sing.
do.
Okay. Hakeem, this is a love poem that I wrote for you, mate. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat on a rolling wave can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you.
What song lyric was that?
And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed warrior that we've got this far. That was for you, Hakeem. Hope you enjoyed it. Original song, original poem, excuse me, that I just wrote for you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Does that have anything to do with Can You Feel
Don't sing. Please don't sing.
the
Don't sing. You know, one of these days, we're going to get a copyright strike and not be able to do this.
tuna?
No, it was not. I don't even know what you're singing. I've never heard that song before, and I've never even seen any films with animals in them. Cool, Alan Gibbons.
That sounded really weird.
Alan Gibbons. I win, even though I did not guess. I have declared myself the winner. I get all the love poems in the world because I'm the best. I won the Nips game without guessing. I'm the best. Well done, Alan. Alan's comments are getting more and more epic. Did I miss anything? When did you come back? I don't know because I don't know when you left.
Did you miss anything? We don't know. We don't know.
Next week we're getting a steak dinner with Jericho and MJF, and maybe with Dom.
Potentially a steak dinner with me and you. We should tweet that. We should do it as a poll.
A poll, okay, cool.
Do you want a steak dinner between me and Anthony?
Priest versus Loomis is happening on NXT, says Scott. Cool. That's for the title. That is. Priest is keeping it. Gargano turned babyface. Lol, he's facing Theory. Oh, right, yeah.
Really? He's turned baby. He does
no,
more
he hasn't.
No.
But Austin Theory is part of the Speaking Out movement and done very bad things. So that's why he's turned babyface.
Austin Theory, what?
It's a bit like Kushida beating up Velveteen Dream and apparently turning heel when it was really face.
There was no evidence, was there, of Austin? Was there evidence of Austin Theory? Because he got left on Raw. He was on Raw and he got pulled down to NXT. But why would he still be on NXT?
There was no evidence against Velveteen Dream according to WWE. So it's
all
all
dark.
dark.
Austin Theory.
Sorry, yes, I know Austin Theory has also been part of the allegations of the Speaking Out movement. I'm sure it's Austin Theory.
I must have missed that, right?
Yeah. And that's why everyone was saying Kushida, like, for Austin Theory, and then Velveteen Dream, and his next target is Matt Riddle. That was the joke, you see. Scott Frame, he just cut a heel promo. I think Theory is going to be the face in this match. There we go. He was making a joke on the fact that he's facing Theory, and he's a. It's a bit like Kushida beating up.
He was accused in June, and there was an update in August, so that's probably why he got moved from Raw.
There you go. I don't think it was. No, he was off Raw after WrestleMania. That was like April. It was nothing to do with that. They just took him back to NXT. They only put him in there as a stopgap because AOP were gone. It's bizarre. Anyway. My mask dogs up my glasses. Oh, dude. Prematurely balding, said Scott Frame. Yes, we are. Darby Allin's in the stands, man. Darby Allin, Cody, full gear. Cool. Sammy Guevara is unbelievable. He could be as good as Eddie Guerrero, in my opinion. 100% agree with that, Danny Hargreaves. 100% agree.
I agree as well, mate. Yeah. Absolutely, Danny. I've been saying that for a long time.
So much incredible talent in AEW. Jacket's bit big, but he'll grow into it. He will. MJF versus Jericho in a hair versus hair match, please. Yeah, Jericho's not losing his hair. No. Is MJF trying to replace Sammy in the Inner Circle? I think that's what they're pointing towards, but AEW tend to do something a little bit... They'll point towards something, but then go in a slightly different direction. So I never sort of take the obvious. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Le Champion Swole, I might ban him. Yeah, you hit that ban, Hammer Jack. MJF and Jericho could start docking.
Please tell me you know what docking is, Anthony.
No, I've been out of the game for a while, Dom. Could you explain docking for me, please?
You've watched so many videos. I can't believe you never... Anyway, just give it a Google. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before, because of course we would have done.
Honestly, mate, I have no idea what docking is. Is it an act of sexual nature?
It is. It's a very specific sexual act, and I encourage you to do research above board.
I assume it's like a boat going into a harbour.
It's more like two boats going into each other.
Oh, gay porn.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So where's the dot come into it? And why don't they just call that a crash?
Right, right. Can we call some wrestling?
Because I
Can we talk about
think this
wrestling?
segment is sinking like the Titanic. MJF is the best heel in all of wrestling. Yes, he
Did
is,
you just
Jake.
call that a segment?
Yes.
Did we just do a segment? I don't think we can do segments, man.
MJF is the best heel in all of wrestling. Yes. Him and Randy Orton are on fire. He's got a lot of tape on him tonight, Cody.
He does.
He's
I
covering
think
up
it's
that
after,
awful
after
tattoo.
the dog collar match, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, dude, that was awesome. What an awesome match that was.
I didn't see that, actually.
Dude, you've missed like the two best matches in AEW of the year, like the parking lot brawl, which I bet you still haven't watched, and the dog collar match. Cracking. I'm number one, me. Number one, says Alan. Yeah, you are, dude. Jericho has a good body. Well, he was clenching when he said it.
All right, so Cody has just pushed Cassidy. He is sick of his shenanigans. How are you feeling about this match? How you feel about this match, dude, so far?
Well, now it's happened.
It's all build, man. It's build.
Yeah, it's fine. And yeah. I could quite happily see Cassidy winning. MJF versus Jericho hair versus hair. Interesting for sure, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it could be. You guys are becoming my favourite YouTubers, says Alan. Do you mean becoming, you cheeky?
Nah, dude, nah, let him. That's a lovely compliment. We've only got like.
I'm not taking that as a compliment. I'm taking it as a.
We're a small channel. That's a massive compliment.
It certainly is.
This is your problem. You let your bloody ego get in the way of stuff. Calm yourself. Calm down.
No, thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. Alan Gibbons, they are my favourite non-ginger channel on YouTube because anyone is a crazy ginger dude like me, Sami Zayn, and Sheamus. I support. Rock and roll, dude. Thank you. Wow, how lovely of you all. Akeem, wrestling star.
This is a great day. This is a great day for us, man.
Akeem,
we should remember this.
We should. Akeem laughs at everyone's support of us. Thank you, Akeem.
So, waistlock by Cody, takedown on Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm being as Cassidy's doing a real good job of not making it that silly. Do you know what I mean? Oh, is you okay? And I say that, and then he uses the pockets to escape this waist hold. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I think it's cool. I'm fine with it. Cody looks stressed out, man, and I think that's what's making it entertaining.
Yeah, and that's the point of Cassidy. What you should do is, but then he works better with heels and with faces. Mind you, Cody's such a heel anyway. Crazy Jake Holland, yeah, Crazy Gingers rule. We don't have people that watch podcasts. We just have a load of gingers that come down and support the channel, which is cool. That's
fine.
Your convention meeting, which is rock and roll.
There's a great song, if you've not heard it, for the ginger contingent of this podcast called I think it's called Ginger. But if you Google Tim Minchin Ginger, you'll figure it out, whatever it's called. And so Tim Minchin Ginger, just Google it, and I imagine you will find it somewhat entertaining.
There we go. And one of my favourite music videos is by an artist called M.I.A. And I can't remember the name of the song.
MIA is amazing. MIA is amazing.
She did a video, and it's basically like it's about like it's in the Middle East, and they're rounding up these people all ready to get shot and all this sort of stuff, and it's a really brutal video.
I think I remember. I'm trying to remember what track it is. I'm just going to check my.
I put it on your on that video. Do you know when I did that article for you about the top 10 most shocking videos?
Oh yeah,
it was on that.
Man, when was that? That was a good article. I remember that. Yeah,
about 2018, man. Yeah. I've got steak dinner Sunday. I hope you enjoy it, Jack. Crazy Ginger Jake Holland. Yeah, Crazy Ginger's rule. Blue is barely done. Absolutely. That's how you should eat it. It should still be mooing. Remember the promo MJF and Jericho had when Chris said, "Do you want to join the inner circle?" Then MJF said, "I don't know, Chris. Do you want me to join the inner circle?" "I don't know. Do you want to join in?" "I don't know, Chris." Yeah, it was great.
Was it Borders or Paper Planes?
No, I don't think it was either of them. Born Free is what it was called.
Nice.
Born Free.
Yeah, MIA, man. So cool. Love
Yeah.
that stuff. There's a good music recommendation there for you guys.
There you go. A bit out there. MJF has just has it all. And next Piper, Flair, Edge, Jericho, Rock, etc. I think he would be great as a face as well. Yeah, he's great. For his age. It's like, wow. Jeff Adams,
Amazing.
Britt needs to be the women's champ. With her personality, she should carry the women's division for a while. Yeah, which is why Swole might win it tonight. Because Swole and Britt makes sense for Full Gear, doesn't it? Wait, what is going on in this segment? Ant, you said something about Tony's nipples. Yeah, there was out on the massage parlour, Alex. Alan Gibbons says he's blue from the belly button down. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. I just don't get how anyone can not like AEW. I tell you why people don't like AEW, because they watch the highlights. And the highlights is nothing like the show. And then they complain about flippy dippy stuff and stuff like that. And the actual show is nothing like that. It's a really well-paced show with a lot of action.
That was your argument to me before I started watching, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And what do you think now?
Yeah, love it, mate.
Favourite Western show of the week, isn't it? You know? And you did exactly the same. You said exactly the same, which is fine, and I understand that point of view. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just, I sort of am. No, what I'm saying is that's the opinion you'll get if you just watch the highlights. If you watch the show and understand people, how do you know? And you said this to me, Dom. It doesn't have the stories, and I was like, dude, it is like, it is full of stories that are all so discreetly told. You know.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan, actually. I've become a big fan.
Yeah.
It's a shame because typically I do my counselling training on a Thursday. The only reason I'm doing it this week is because it's been moved to Friday. Such a shame because I really do love AEW and I wish I could do it every week. Because it's and it just so happens it's nice because it's fallen on the anniversary to be able to do tonight. Cassidy moved out the way. He's doing the kicks.
Yeah, but he was nowhere near it either. This has been okay, but it hasn't been out special. And he's doing the kick thing, which is fine. But super kick. Super kicked him out of the ring. Hakeem blushes. I seen you looking on your phone, original. Don't know what you want about, Hakeem. I don't even have a phone.
No, what he's saying is that you don't produce original poetry, unlike me.
That's not right. That's not true at all. Shut up. All of you.
You Google songs and
I don't. No, I
say
don't.
them in a certain
No, I
way.
don't. No, I don't.
I'll admit I enjoy the way that you say them.
But that's not true. It doesn't happen. Silver's out there. Why is Silver out there?
John Silver's just grabbed the TNT title. Cassidy takes it off him.
Why is Dark Order getting involved?
What's that, dude?
Why are Dark Order getting involved? I mean, I know obviously Brody Lee lost it last week. Oh, Anna J just gives us a shout out. She said, "What the hull?" Alan, am I the best person ever? Is Alan the best person ever, Dom?
I think he's got to be a candidate for one of them.
Put you in the poll. Cody's not just for men anymore. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Cody's got rid of his black. I've only just noticed that. Crossbody. Picks him up.
Maybe he went back to beat the Dark Order.
Well, I think he went back to tease the heel, I think, more than anything.
He had to go dark. He had to go dark to beat the Dark Order, guys.
No, that's not why. It's because he was teasing going heel against the Dark Order, I think, and he never did. And then he did a promo last week about how he didn't have to go dark to beat it, or something like that. Am I the best ginger ever? Yeah, we'll put you in the poll.
Ooh, I love that cut that Cody does there.
Yeah, man, it's cool. Is that tape due to the injury, or is his neck tattoo regret starting to kick in? Very good, Jeff. Google space docking, and not NASA.
Space docking.
Okay. Gargano versus Theory has been really good. Thanks for giving us the update, Alex. I've
Absolutely.
been really impressed with Theory these past few weeks. He's been having some really good matches. Cool, man.
So, someone just clarify for me? Is Johnny Gargano has he had another face turn?
No, he
Because
hasn't.
does
No.
So is Theory the face?
I don't know.
Well, you got to answer the question. Somebody answer that question.
Scott was joking about the speaking out movement. That's what it was about.
Okay.
So
who's the face in that? I still want to know.
Alex, who's the face, dude? He's been having some really good matches. Dive Velocity is a better wrestling show. Velocity, Dom.
Do you remember Velocity, Anthony? It's an old WWE show.
WWE show, yes, it was. Did it take over Heat?
Did you just say no and then say yes? It was.
Yeah, no, I know Velocity. Did it take over Heat? I feel like it was the Sunday show.
I think it may have done.
Yeah. Need full John.
Darby's looking on. He's in the crowd.
Yeah, looks like we might be getting Darby and Cody at Full Gear. Need John Silver versus Moxley at Full Gear.
Oh yeah. No, Full Gear. That is there. That
there
is
you go.
Just been confirmed. With no build.
Well, there's weeks to build it, is the thing. And Cody and Darby have always had a history of matches and stuff. So there is.
I think there's got to be a title change there, man. We've seen this match too much.
Cody and Darby.
Yeah, Cody's beaten Darby too many times.
Yeah, but maybe this is where Darby wins.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I think it has to be.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But the thing is, yes, we have seen it so many times, but it's two big stars to have on the pay-per-view. Do you know what I mean? So, but saying that, I'd quite happily watch Darby and Cassidy as well. Oh, he's injured his leg as Cassidy. And he's going to work over the leg. Oh, he's going to beat him with a figure four. Single leg crab right now. Jake Holland, do you guys see Nick Comorito on AEW Dark last night? He faced Darby. I'm a massive fan of his. He has some serious potential. Yes, I did. He's massive. It was massive. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was watching more of Darby, to be honest, but it was. I was interested in the dynamic of Darby fighting a really big guy, because he's got a body a bit like Brian Cage, and I was wondering how that would work. Cool. I know we've seen the tag match.
I need to go back and watch that, man. Absolutely. I think, like I say, there's been a couple of really standout Dark performances. I think the most impressive one of the last few weeks is either Will Hobbs is fantastic, but also who's the guy from is it the Channel Islands? No.
The guy that's got COVID, yeah. His name is.
You know what I mean? Long hair.
Yeah, he's a ginger. Ben Carter.
Ben Carter. There you go. Yeah. Our friends at Ringside did an interview with him, and he's definitely on my bucket list to do something with. Is he going to pedigree him? Is he going to pedigree Cassidy?
That'd be cool if Cody took the pedigree, actually. Turn him heel.
Well, Cassidy tried to do it to. Sorry. Cody tried to do it to Cassidy, but Cassidy rolled away.
He did. There was a great match this week as well, a women's match. I tweeted it out earlier. It was, oh God, what were the names? It was Red Velvet and a girl that you really like, Dom, because she's gothic.
What, on AEW?
Yeah. It was a debut.
Oh, cool.
Elena Black.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very attractive.
Sounds terribly influenced by My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, probably. She come out with a coffin.
What? Oh my God! Oh, I just thought this is the problem. It's the goth problem in AEW. AEW has a goth problem, not another one. Goth problem.
I'm cool with goths. I don't mind watching goths all day.
Yeah, but like, dude, there's too many with the gimmick, Luther, Darby.
But goth is just a thing these days, Dom. You're allowed to be it. You can't. You've got to adapt a little bit, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, Jeff. I think I got up to Jeff saying Silver versus Moxley at Full Gear. Yeah, that would be hilarious. But yeah, I don't know who we're getting for Moxley. I really don't. Did you guys see? Oh yes, I've said that. I hope. Oh, the other guy that's been really good on Dark as well is Lee Johnson. I hope Dexter beats Priest. Yeah, let us know how that's going. We're quite happy to find out. That DDT, jumping DDT, got Cody.
Nice, love
1,
it.
2, kick out. It was a heel versus heel match, says Alex. There we go. So that means that Angel Garza is a heel. Did you see me on Dark? I done a great job. Did I see you on Dark? No, I didn't see you on Dark, Callan. Sorry, say again, Tom.
Sorry, are you saying Angel Garza's a heel or
not Angel Garza?
Austin Theory?
Austin Theory, yeah. Darby is in the crowd like Sting. Interesting, Alex. Yeah, it's a nice tribute to WCW in that.
Well, it's not really. I mean, they're just sitting in the crowd. It would be better if he came down from the rafters.
Really?
That would be a tribute.
What, after Owen Hart? You think that's ever going to happen in a wrestling ring again?
Well, all right. Do it safely.
Yeah. Yeah, that is never happening.
Have Darby travel on Vanguard 1.
There we go.
Lower him down.
Did you, Darby? This match hasn't impressed me. I agree, Akeem. I don't know how much you've got in terms of breaks and stuff, but I think it's been pretty slow.
Yeah, slower than. Well, I mean, obviously it's Cassidy and Cody, but
yeah,
slower than I was expecting.
Yeah, especially after Cody's wonderful match last week.
But yeah. I think you've got Brody Lee in that, and everybody apparently. I know there's been rumors and talks on online about how much everybody's really impressed with Brody Lee.
It was the best match I've ever seen Brody Lee put on, for sure. Easy. But Cody's such a good face. This is just a face versus face match, so it's face versus gimmick match, really, isn't it?
Coffin dropped from the rafters, Alex Smith. Yes, absolutely.
Jeez Louise. Random. Sorry. Akeem agree. Treacle slow. Yeah, it is. I agree.
What was that? Was that like a Sorry, was that a backdrop by Cassidy or like a drop?
I was reading at the time. I missed it.
It looked weird. Like, I couldn't tell if it was a straight up backdrop or like one of Sheamus's sort of cross.
Oh, the air raid crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will have been that.
Probably more likely to be that.
I've seen that before from him. No, Justin, I'm the best. Well done, Al. Yes, you are the best, Alan.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Dexter vs. Priest should be a good match. Yes, it should be. Did anyone see my new video? I haven't yet, Jack. Sorry. Jeff Adams, random observation, but AEW's never had a triple threat match for a title. Oh. No. And I feel like they should probably try and stay away from that as well. I don't really like triple threats for titles. Do you, Dom?
So I was just watching the match, man. They've just got a double clothesline. Nice little spot. Go on, what was the question?
The AEW has never had a triple threat match for a title. Do you think they should?
Yeah, absolutely. Countered by Orange Cassidy, DDT. That was cool. He's doing the Undertaker cross off thing. Are we kick out by Cody. That was all right.
Yeah, but then there's stuff like Cassidy's pin. That was really a weak pin. It didn't even look like he was putting any sort of weight on him and stuff like that. It was fast. I get it, but this has been, the build's been terrible. Coffin drop from the rafters. Imagine. I wouldn't want it to happen because it would unrealistically be dangerous.
Oh man! So Cassidy's knee gave out. Cassidy countered, pin.
Cassidy got the pin, but the time limit's gone. We haven't seen a time limit count out for a while, so that's cool.
Oh, that was close. It would be interesting to see. There you go, triple threat. Cassidy, Darby, and Cody.
No, I'm not interested in triple threats for title matches. I think it lessens the title. You can't do a good feud with a triple threat title match. It's very difficult to.
Slow clap by Cody. By Darby.
Time limit draw? Question mark, says Jeff Adams. Yeah, it's happened before. It has happened before.
Cassidy did just get screwed, Hakeem. Sorry.
I don't know if. What do you mean we don't know if we're getting the title match tonight?
Oop, swerve.
You've advertised it after this whole COVID situation with Lance Archer. Yeah, Moxley's fine. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen the time limit draw, and I'm fine with that. It keeps both guys safe. But the problem is, did Orange Cassidy need to stay safe in that match, Dom?
Stay safe? What do you mean?
If he lost, would it have hurt him?
No.
No. So the time you do a time limit draw is when it's to save both people. Oh, hey, Matt Hardy's family.
Well, Matt Hardy's family are here. Nobody give Remy
a mic.
Nobody give Remy a mic. Thank you, Anthony.
All right, dude. He hadn't wrestled since Soul Out. As of tonight. He's cleared to return.
Who's on the back? Who's in the back?
I don't know. Oh, this is exciting, Dom.
What's the lighter? There was a logo on the lighter.
Trust no one, I think it might have said. Burning Matt Hardy's pictures.
Is it Sammy? Oh,
Sammy.
Sammy.
Oh.
It was me, Austin.
I did it for The Rock. How do I feel about this?
You wanted it over, didn't you?
I sort of did. But
it gives them something to do. Matt Hardy's a household name, so...
It's not that they give it something to do, it's that, in a sense, I don't want them to get hurt. There's been so many injuries during this thing, and I don't want to see that. But from a storyline perspective, it makes sense. And maybe it's Matt saying, "Look, this has been a mess, but we can bring it back. We can prove that we can do it."
Maybe.
And so maybe that's the redemption he needs. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Crazy Ginger Jake Holland. Yeah, that should be a really good match. I hope Priest wins, though. Let us know how it is over on NXT. Yeah. Breaking news. John Cena got married, but you didn't see it, said Scott. Cody versus Cassidy was great, says Jake. I didn't enjoy it.
I wasn't actually a fan. I'm usually into that. But
it's hard to do a face versus face, dudes. There's a reason that we have these sort of stipulations. Unless you've got a build. What are you eating? What are you eating now?
I still got more chips.
I thought you had one last chip.
Oh, it's like a surprise. It's like Christmas.
Scott, no way. Well, that's shocking. I did not expect that from Cena. Yes, way, Alan. Breaking news. Party boy Alan is in the chat. Hello, Alan. Party boy.
That I'm more excited about.
Cassidy just got screwed. He didn't need to be safe from that. Do you think Adam Cole will succeed on the main roster? I think he's kind of like Styles in the way that he couldn't be messed up.
He's the only guy I could see not being messed with on the main roster.
It's Vince. No, I can't agree. I would have thought Matt Riddle would have been great on main roster, and look at him now.
That's not anything to do with WWE, mate.
No, but in terms of booking, because they haven't stopped booking him on SmackDown, it's just been crap, and now he's a mid-carder. And I didn't think that'd be Matt Riddle, especially not with the sort of personal work he was putting into his Twitter account.
He's not well liked, though, is he, backstage?
Not anymore. Scott, I'm going to look it up, but if it's true, it's just really shocking because, it's Cena. Both Cassidy and Darby had time limit draws with Cody. Oh, did Darby have one as well before?
What?
Cassidy and Darby have had time limit draws with Cody.
Yeah.
Ginny's here. Hello, Ginny. Welcome. Pour that thumbs up button. It's definitely Cena, lol. Who's your favourite AEW wrestler, Dom?
Darby or Brody, probably. You?
I think Omega.
You like Hangman as well, don't you?
I like Hangman, yeah. I like a lot of them. I like Ricky Starks. Alan Gibbons for me, Pac and Mox, and MGF. Cool.
I love Pac, but I haven't seen Pac in so long.
Well, yeah, and you haven't really been watching like you are now since Pac was on it, have you? Here we go. What's this? Four teams, 4 tag team match for a number 1 contender shot. So that's how they're doing the FTR build for Full Gear. So
this is cool. This is a good idea.
What teams are we going to get?
I love stuff like this.
So, is it going to be... I know we've seen it already, but is it going to be FTR and the Jungle Express? Dinosaur Express? Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
It's a good roster. That's a good... That's some...
Silver Reynolds, hey!
Nice.
Silver's hilarious. Oh, he's giving him a cuddle. Yeah, I like stuff like this, Dom.
Yeah, I like it too.
The raffle. Butcher and the Blade. Okay.
Is that it?
No, I wonder if the Young Bucks are going to be the 4th one. I still don't think they'd win it, though. Young Bucks, there you go. Oh, he wasn't happy. Tony Schiavone selling the fact that they kicked him in the face. Cleverly done, why they didn't make a big deal of Young Bucks. Check out that t-shirt, man. That's wicked.
What's that, the Bucks one?
Matt Swan, yeah.
Well, we know what's going to happen there. Obviously, they're winning, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think FTR will cost them. I don't think they're going to put the Young Bucks and FTR at Full Gear. I really don't.
I see what you mean.
It's a massive match. It's one of the biggest matches in wrestling right now. Super kick. Oh, poor John Silver. Who's it?
Nice.
Oh. The Bucks are just destroying everything. They're just paying fines at the minute. They don't care. Cool. Let that confrontation happen. Let's go. Alan Gibbons, for me, I would say Moxley, probably. Cool. It's always great hearing who your favourite wrestlers are in any promotions and stuff like that.
That's cool, man.
What is Hardy doing? Sammy Guevara, continuing with that.
Well, that's who he is doing next.
If it's redemption, fine. That's cool. If that's what they want to do, that's cool. Just let's not have any injuries, please. Why isn't Jeff in the the Matt's family thing? I don't know. Well, because Jefferson.
Oh, Super Kicks. Oh,
That was a
what a
great
sell.
sell on it, yeah.
What a sell.
Yeah, that was fun. So we're still with this storyline with Sammy and Matt. Sammy and Matt.
I'm much more into Bucks as a heel team than I've ever been before.
Cool.
I'm loving this, to be honest.
Yeah, but
a lot of people aren't. A lot of people find it annoying, but
I love it. I love it. I'm fine with the Bucks. I think they're great. Putting some cracking matches. I just don't see it at Full Gear, Dom. I really don't. That's like it's a bit like putting Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at TLC. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. My old housemate married a guy called Matt. I'd rather lick Donald Trump than meet him again. Oh, good. What do you think Donald Trump would taste like, Dom?
Donald Trump's what?
Just to lick his arm. You don't have to lick his.
Salty.
Salty.
Like Gatorade.
I'd say more like Cheetos, personally. My AEW has been any good tonight? AEW being any good tonight? Question mark. Observing stuff. Welcome, observing stuff. Hope you are well, my friend. Lovely to see you again. Has it been any good? Yeah, it's been all right. I didn't rate the Cody thingy match.
Yeah, I mean it's been okay. I'm glad we're here to watch it. It's the 1 year revolution, 1 year anniversary, and that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah.
It's been fine. It's not been a great show, but it's been fine.
We were really excited for this, but it's been all right.
I'm concerned with the amount of time they've got left and to a women's title match and a men's title match. I'm worried what that's going to mean for Archer and John, but maybe they carry that on to Full Gear. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Mm-hmm. AEW has been really decent tonight, says Jake. Yeah, Jake really enjoyed the Cody and Orange Cassidy match, which is cool.
I'm glad, man.
Alan Gibbons, Party Boy Ant is the best. We love Party Boy Ant. He is a legend. The party side of Ant is the best. We want Party Boy Ant. Thanks, Dom. That comment was made so much better with your chingin. Chingin. God, I love the Wrestling, surprisingly, so it'll be all over that reunion show. Cool, man.
Nice.
Do you guys like rap, by the way, says Jake? I do, but mainly mid-80s, early 2000s rap. But I like Denzel, Curry, NF, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Chicago Drill.
Nice one, man. Yeah, I'm into a lot of alternative hip-hop. Stuff like Death Grips. Clipping is great. Clipping's fantastic, actually. There's a lot of punk bands that are influenced by hip-hop that I really like. There's a band called Show Me the Body. It's like hardcore hip hop, but with a banjo. It's really, really cool. There's loads. I love Denzel. I love Denzel Curry. I got into him via the Rage Against the Machine cover he did on. Is it the Australian? What's the Australian radio station? The really famous one. But anyway, and then also every time I listen to Humble by Kendrick Lamar, I go nuts, man. That's just a banger. So yeah, I love a lot of hip hop, dude. I grew up on like sort of 90s, 2000s hip hop.
Well, he was asking about rap.
Well, rap and hip hop are one and the same thing, dude.
No.
Tell me what.
Hippity hop is not rap.
Right, go on. Oh my god. Right, go on then, Anthony. Tell me what the difference is.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of rap, so no, I'm not going to. I'm just moving on. I'm just having a go and moving on.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me or anybody else in here what rap and hip hop are.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's talking about rap, he ain't talking out about hip hop. And you're just pretending about hip hop. I'm just saying, just keep to the point. Let's give it the point.
So, oh my god. Okay, let's
Alex Smith, I think somebody said they would rather have face Young Bucks versus FTR instead of heel Young Bucks. Thoughts? I'd rather have heel Young Bucks versus face FTR, to be perfectly honest, because I think that would be really unexpected. What do you think, Dom?
Sorry, I'm still mortified at your rap hip hop comparison. What did you say?
Well, I read Alex's comment, which was about face Young Bucks versus FTR instead of heel Young Bucks.
No, heel Young Bucks all the way.
Okay.
All the way.
And do you want face FTR?
No, I want heel versus heel on that.
Okay, cool. Oh, Shida's looking $1 billion. Love the music as well. Drink it in, baby. 1 year of AEW Dynamite and plenty of years to go as well on. For real, on the no injuries. Sorry, what was that, Joey? I must have missed that. That might have been something commentary said. Have they not? Oh, yeah, they've had loads of injuries in the women's division. Chris Statlander being taken out, obviously. Britt Baker. Trump will taste of COVID and what's it, says Jack. What do you think, Dom?
That's an interesting fact. Shida's last loss was like 248 days ago. Shows that she's had a pretty dominant run, no matter what you think of Shida.
Well, it's been COVID era, hasn't it, really? I mean, she won it off Nyla Rose in that outstanding match, but then hasn't really been put into any storylines apart from the Thunder Rosa one, you know? Mm-hmm. Which I think is disappointing, because she's such a talent.
Yeah.
AEW didn't have 6 Stephanie Puck segments, so I can't rate it. No, there you go. The draft. Observing Stuff says, I've seen a little NXT. Oh, excuse me, I keep burping. It's okay, I guess. Cool. It's a bit like AEW. It's been okay for me tonight. Hopefully we get Io versus Sasha versus Asuka at Survivor Series. That'd be fun.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Good booking, man. Good booking.
Yeah. Jake Holden, are you from America too? Denzel Curry is dope. I love Kendrick. MF Doom is dope.
Yeah, MF Doom's awesome, man.
I think he was just playing devil's advocate, Dom. Yes, I was observing. Observing got it. No, I was playing devil's advocate, but Dom doesn't like that. I'm not getting into a discussion about rap/hip hop either. Welcome to the wrestling podcast, Observing Stuff. Joey says, I'm with you, Dom. Hippity hop and rap are used interchangeably and mean the same over here. There you go.
Thank you very much, dude.
That's
all
wrong.
I was trying to say.
Yeah. Alex Smith, Tony Storm had a pretty good debut match against Aaliyah. Oh, Aaliyah. Ugh. Wouldn't have been interested in that. So happy she's in NXT. Tony Storm's amazing, mate. Go back and watch her match with Shayna Baszler at the UK tournament. It was bloody brilliant.
The UK tournament? Was there a UK tournament with Shayna Baszler in it?
Yes. It was part of the 2-day. It was the second one that they did. The one that... Was it... I feel like it was... Why can't I remember his name? Who was in the Grizzled Young Vets?
Oh, man.
Zach
Liverpool's
Gibson.
number one.
Zach Gibson.
Liverpool's number one. Zach Gibson.
Yeah, I feel like it was Tyler Bate that won the first one, and the second one I think was Zach Gibson.
Wasn't he the first champion? Oh, no, he wasn't, was he?
Who, Tyler Bate?
No, I had a thing in my head that Zach Gibson was the champion, but he hasn't been, has he?
No, Tyler Bate was the first champion, then Pete Dunne, then Walter.
Yeah.
That's all we've had. What did Hulk Hogan ask in arts and crafts class, Dom? Without reading the comments.
Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah, you can read it out.
What you gonna glue, brother?
Very good, Daddy.
That was awesome, dude. Thank you.
Awesome.
It's keeping me awake. Your humour.
Shida was good there. Oh, not into the camera, man. Oh, we're going into picture in picture. Yes, Dom, the second draft shows had a combined 14 Stephanie Pick segment. Jesus.
Nice.
Joey Bellbottoms. If incompetence, arrogance, and liability were flavours, Trump would taste like that. Very good, Joey. Very good. It tastes a bit like do you know after people have come out of sunbeds and stuff and they've got that real like weird smell that's like sweat and tanning oil.
Ooh, nice knee from Shida there.
Thank you. There we go. What match is going on in AEW? It is a Shida versus Big Swole. I'm just going to go grab some crisps. I'll be back in a minute, man.
Nice one, dude. So, Shida's looking pretty pleased with herself. Big Swole on the outside. About to get suplexed inside the arena, not the ring, because they are outside, as I've just said. God damn, it's 2:32 in the morning. I'm feeling it now. Suplex from Shida to Swole outside. She's going to go for a dive. It looks like she's going to go for a dive. She looks remarkably chill. She always looks really chill. How's everybody doing? It's at this point when I'm on my own, I ask that question. How are you guys? This has not been as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but not too bad. Shida with a suplex to Swole. This ain't going to go much longer than the next 6 minutes because they've only got 20 minutes left of the broadcast. Are we going to get a surprise? I guess if they're just going to do a surprise tonight, it's probably going to be in this match. Let's go Shida and let's go Swole. Chance from the crowd. Back crucifix from Swole. Countered. No. Shida, yeah, Shida's carrying the weight. She's talking to her. Okay, that didn't go well, did it? Shida with a Samoan drop. She was talking to Swole. It looked kind of awkward, that. Dom, I'm feeling it too. Got to be at work at 9 for an hour shift. Did a 9-hour shift. Dude, what you doing, man? I appreciate you being here, but I didn't know that. Ah, man, go to bed. Go to bed. I love you, man. I appreciate you being here. But, yeah, just go to bed, man. Got to rest. Shida cuts Swole. Swole goes to the outside.
Oh.
Shida going for a suplex.
Have you been keeping up with the comments, love?
I most certainly have.
Very good.
Counter by Swole, no. Shida gets dumped outside.
This has been good so far.
Swole. What?
This has been good so far.
Yeah.
But you've got
Not bad. I feel like if there's going to be any kind of change, it would be tonight. It would be this.
Well, it sort of makes sense in terms of, oh, nice cutter off the getting back into the ring.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe I'd just rather see Shida and Britt Baker though again though, because like I know that they'd put on a great match and Swole's good, but she's not Hikaru Shida. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I think she's with a WWE guy, isn't she, Swole? I can't remember who it is.
She is. Is it Cedric Alexander?
Ah, yeah, there you go. Oh, nice German. Sloppy kick out there from Swole. Knee strike to Swole. Oh. No.
Whoa, did she just kick out the Falcon Arrow?
She did, yeah, she did. She looks dead.
Oh. I don't think anyone's kicked out of the Falcon Arrow. Oh, she's got hold of the ropes.
Yeah. Wow, they're giving this a lot of time, aren't they? 20 minutes left of the show, pretty much. Ripcord countered.
Have you noticed it's in the same spot as every women's match on Dynamite, though? It's really annoying me.
It is.
Knee to the back that sort of miss, so it looks a bit sloppy. Here we go, one to the front. That looks better. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Hikaru Shida is still your women's champion.
That was good, actually. Enjoyed that. Was my favourite match of the night.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. What do you think? Thoughts on Shida then? Because you didn't know much about her before. What do you think of her now?
Yeah, she's growing on me every week. She's super talented.
She really is, isn't she? Who's that bird? Yeah, that was a really solid women's match, and we don't always get them on Dynamite, obviously. Cool. Red Bull and wrestling news will keep me awake tomorrow. Awesome. How are the grizzled young veterans? I've only seen them. Yeah. I've seen a little of them in the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I really like them. They kind of remind me of the Revival FTR. Absolutely, they're brilliant. Oh, there's the tournament, mate.
Yeah, wow.
Wardlow and Jungle Boy.
I think we know who's winning each of those, really, don't we?
Kenny Omega and Page in it.
Yeah.
There's no point in even clever booking it like we tried to do with the last tournament. They'll just go with the obvious one. Makes sense. So. The Grizzly and veterans are awesome. It was a time like the draw, wasn't it?
In 2 weeks. I thought they'd given that. I thought they'd changed the Derby one, but it's different, isn't it? It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks for Dynamite. Okay.
There you go. Essex is literally the worst bit of Britain.
Right. Eddie Kingston's out here coming to commentary.
Eddie Kingston is. I haven't. Have you ever been to Essex, Tom?
Yes.
I've never been. Joey says, really? You don't know, Jack? I had no idea for real. Weber Cup is a bowling tourney. It's a big thing in pro bowling. Cool.
So,
Sean Spears
backstage.
Hanging backstage again. Yeah, it's Sean Spears and Scorpio Sky. They've been building this up on Dynamite. Matt Siddle was in action this week against Sonny Kiss.
Yeah. Did Matt impress you at all against Sonny?
It was fine. Hilarious, Jack. Our jacket is hilarious. Nah, it really... I live next to it and enjoy making fun of Essex Sharps. Essex Sharps? Sharps.
Really? Are you just saying these things to annoy me?
No, I'm not. Why am I annoying you? I'm just being like, I'm showing my personality. I say sharps because I think it sounds hilarious.
I've never heard you say...
Well, how often do we freaking talk about sharps?
I have never, ever once, and I've known you for 15 plus years. Heard you say that?
Well, maybe you should have listened a bit more. Hilarious, Jack. There's a street called...
Maybe you should say more valuable stuff.
I'm going to mute you in a minute.
Whatever, man. I'm trying to think of a swear that I can use.
A swear or swear?
A swear.
Yeah. Predictions for Elimination Tourney, says Joey. The Elimination Tourney? Oh, what, for the 4-way tag team?
Well, it's going to be for the tournament or the I think for the tag team it's Young Bucks. I think for the singles tournament it's going to come down to Omega and Page.
Yeah, Omega and Page for the singles tournament. So you think they're going to do Young Bucks and FTR at Full Gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it might not come to a finish. It might not be a finish.
I don't think they'll save that match. I think FTR will get involved and cost the Young Bucks or something to continue that going further down to possibly Double or Nothing next year. Do you think they'll do a triple threat between Moxley, Archer, and Kingston? Well, Kingston's just come out on commentary, obviously, to do the Moxley match. Certainly potential for that.
I would love that.
No, I wouldn't like it for the title. I don't like triple threat titles matches. I like Eddie Kingston on the mic. Eddie Kingston's wicked on the mic, mate. Puts on a cracking interview as well if you ever go listen to an interview with him. Akeem AW Star says, I don't know if I enjoyed the show. Well, hopefully you've already liked it, mate, and please say subscribed for the next video.
Well, I don't think Akeem's gonna unsubscribe.
Well, he don't know if he's enjoyed the show.
Well, he's talking about AEW, not us.
He could be. That's very presumptuous.
He's not, though, is he? Let's be real.
Of course he's not. I'm playing. We're having fun.
Oh my god. It's too early in the morning for fun, Anthony.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you're getting real grouchy. AEW Star. No, I don't. It's been fine. It's not been a good show, but it's been fine. Jack says, so tired. I'm in low power mode, but I'm going to rock star to get my notes down. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. Thanks, Jack.
Good man. Thank you so much for your effort once again, Jack. I really appreciate it. More than you know, mate. More than you know.
Thank you. Chris, what the best thing to eat on a podcast? Old York, says Jack, question mark.
Old York? Yes, well, that's where we met.
Yes, it is.
Anthony pretends like he knows our history, Jack.
I don't pretend to know your history, but I listen to you sometimes as opposed to you listening to me when I say stuff like shafts. York is a place in Yorkshire, which is where Hull is also a part of.
Indeed.
And go observing stuff.
Indeed.
There was a real funny stream the other night observing stuff where we were just getting Mini M and Mr. G to do Yorkshire slang. Oh, nice entrance. He's got the glass entrance. Cool. He's stolen Shotzi Blackheart's hat. He's killed.
I'm not sure I like the hat with the attire.
Don't you?
It looks a bit like a character from Red Dwarf.
I don't mind it. I think it's special. Everybody dies, Dom.
I can't think of who he reminds me of with the facial hair as well.
Yeah, he's changed that up as well, hasn't
he? John Moxley channeling Goldberg. Except he's not silly enough to headbutt the locker. He just spits on the ground. It's one of my least favorite habits, you know. You see people in town like just spitting.
Joey says, you have to get up early, Dom, ? Appreciate the hustle from you for doing the show tonight.
Yeah, man. Not as early as I would normally have to get up, which is why I'm doing the show. Whoa.
Paradigm shift.
No,
God, he kicked out with that.
Eddie Keeks is just laughing. Yeah, not as early as I would normally have to for counselling training, man, which is why I'm doing the show. But it's still pretty early.
What time? What have you got to do tomorrow?
I've got to do some counselling, admin stuff, Soundsphere stuff. I've got a couple of meetings.
Sounds fun. He's also dyed his hair as well, Lance Archer.
Yeah, he's changed his hair up, hasn't he?
It's gone white on top. I don't mind. Cool. I like his look. I really do like his look, to be honest with you. Joey thinks that the helmet will be involved in this match at some point. I don't know.
Drop kick from Moxley.
Maybe it will be a triple threat with Archer and Kingston. Maybe that'd
be good.
Do.
Yeah, I'd be really interested in that. Plancher up from to the outside.
I wouldn't like it because I don't like triple threats, and I don't think that's going to do Moxley any favors whatsoever. I've been really underwhelmed by Moxley's title reign, but I've always said that, even in WWE when he was Dean Ambrose. He's always a better chaser than he is with the title.
I think there's an argument to that. I think he's definitely more. I think he was more exciting as Dean Ambrose, which I think is a controversial point. Obviously,
really?
you can never repeat the glory days of Moxley before WWE, but the CZW stuff. But yeah.
No, I think he was corny in WWE. It's fine chasing the title. He's just. And I like his attitude now, but it's just when he's got it, it's just a bit boring. Joey says white hair is a side effect of COVID. I don't think that's true. But I appreciate it, Joey. New York used to be called New Amsterdam. It's literally the biggest tribute show ever. There we go.
That was a little odd. Like, you could see that Moxley was getting up before he started the run, but he did it anyway.
Do you know what I used to hate when he was Dean Ambrose? When he does that little run back into the ropes thing where he bounces off the ropes.
Oh yeah, the
hate
clothesline.
I hate that. Yeah, it was horrible. It always looks stupid to me. Oh, someone
was his
helped.
signature as well. That
I know it was. Someone helped Jake the Snake get his waistcoat on. That was nice of him.
slobber knocker is in progress.
Oh, they're going to picture in picture. I think that's the other thing with Dynamite, because we watch it and we don't always know what's picture in picture. And so it's quite difficult because when it's in picture they don't wrestle to the point where some of them do. But like if you're in a Jericho match, it will be Jericho saving his energy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which is quite difficult to watch as a program because and to review sometimes because, like I said, it's a different pace.
Yeah,
intentionally because of the adverts. Oh, and it's Moxley's nipples. Oh, dude, that was funny. My botch the other night.
Oh yeah. Jeff put that on the Facebook as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So I did the nipples game the other night, Joey, because I know you don't watch WWE stuff, and I'm setting it up, but I've pressed the bloody button to show everyone. So I'm like building it up. Everyone guess who it's going to be. It turns out everyone could see it was John Moxley because I just put it on the screen. Idiot. Are you guys fans of Elvis, Chuck Berry, Eddie Cochran, and Little Richard? I'm a massive fan of Little Richard, the original glam rock star.
Nice, yeah, absolutely. I think. I mean, obviously, you can't ignore Elvis's influence. Chuck Berry, of course, as well. I think my dad raised me on that stuff, alongside local bands to us like the Beautiful South and Queen, of course. But yeah, much more sort of old school stuff in terms of Chuck Berry and Elvis. That was part of my upbringing as well.
There you go. Chuck Berry did Johnny Be Good, is that right? Was that Chuck Berry?
Tom. Oh, you're asking? Sorry, you asking the question?
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I'm a bit too tired to remember. Hang on, I'll find out for you.
I think it was. That's the only song I know that he did. And I don't know out by Eddie Cochran, to be honest with you. Little Richard, man. I'm a big fan of Little Richard.
Yeah, it was Chuck Berry.
Yeah, cool. Elvis, it's fine. It's fine. Some of his stuff's nice.
Yeah, a little bit overrated, but again, a big part of my early years for sure. But I remember more.
Hugely influencing musical history. Like without Elvis, there'd be so little. But that's fine.
I do remember more of like the Beautiful South and Queen, just because obviously that's more kind of the taste I have now.
Mm-hmm. Nipples game, lol, sounds awesome. We did it earlier, Joey. I don't know if you're here. We did the Kenny Omega nipples game. It was fun. I put up a set of nipples on the screen and people guess whose nipples they are.
You going to choke slam Moxley on the tables? No.
Elbows to Lance Archer, clothesline to Lance Archer over the top. I think we're probably going to do a real quick review tonight, guys, because there's not a lot to talk about, to be honest with you. No. Which is a real shame for the anniversary show, actually.
Yeah, I think we thought a lot of this, didn't we? We thought this was going to be big.
Cracking card.
But I think the only real talking point in terms of a decent match was the women's match tonight.
Yeah. Well, the first match was decent. The tag team with FTR and Best Friends, that was a really good match.
Yeah. I think the Cody and Orange...
It just really slowed it down, didn't it?
Yeah, it promised a lot.
Miro and Kip was just a pointless squash. What do you guys think of tonight, my friends? Nippers game Los Angeles. Favorite wrestler of all time, guys? Do you want to go first, Tom?
Mick Foley.
And Mick Foley for me as well. New York has 2 NFL teams. YDK, Jack. Oh, there you go, Jack. Yes, it was, Ant. Thank you. Krabby Crocky, let's get this party on the road. Let's get the Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and some stuff I can't name out. Dude, sounds fun.
Mate, we need your enthusiasm on here. Like we are. I mean, we've just been on like
we are. I'm fine. You was up real early this morning. You messaged me this morning and says, "Are you up?" And I was because I was still awake and I hadn't gone to bed yet.
Yeah, I think you got up at like 5 this afternoon, whereas I was up at like 7 this morning. So yeah, I was not. I was looking forward to this stream, obviously, and especially after we found out the subscribers had gone up as well. But I am flagging now, guys. But fortunately, I think everybody can understand. I suppose, so that's good. Everybody's very sympathetic.
Alan, no, it's 3 Jets, Bills, and Giants. There we go. I missed that. What happened?
Shook the chair.
Did it hit him in the face?
In the face, like RVD style.
Right. Shawn Michaels for me, says Alex. Cool, rock and roll. I love Johnny Be Good and School Days by Chuck Berry. School Days? Don't know that one. Jets and Giants are in the same stadium. Shawn Michaels for me. I love all of Chuck's songs, to be honest. Same with Richard. I like a bit of Elvis and Cochrane. Cool.
Nice.
Always nice to hear your musical flavours, Jake. It was nice to see you on Botchcast stream the other day as well, Jake.
Chuck's on the chair.
Them chairs split apart, didn't they? Split apart, man.
Well, and a cover. Kick out.
If Dexter Loomis loses, I'm done with NXT. I think you're going to be done with NXT then, Hakeem.
Yeah, and I don't think... I mean, there might be a big change, big surprise. Just to combat AEW, but...
Maybe. Nah. It's not losing it this early.
I'd be interested in the ratings for this week.
Oh, AEW will smash it this... Well, they're smashing it most weeks.
Counter with the... He's still got the chair on him, on his head.
They should move the women's match to second on the card. It's usually a momentum kill. I quite enjoyed it tonight, Joey. I enjoyed that match. I agree with you. They need to move it, though, because I hate it, the fact that it's the same place every week. I don't know, says Observing Stuff. My top ones are Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and Jericho. Some good choices there, Observing. No one could argue with you. Jake Holden's top ones are Sheamus, Sammy, and me. What's the similarity between Sheamus, Sammy, and Jake Holden, Tom?
Ginger.
They're all ginners. There's the bin.
Ooh, nice counter from the bin, the old trash can.
Yeah, but he had it. It was a bit foretold. I don't know if that's bad camera work actually, because we saw he had the bin for ages, didn't we? I meant New York State. I assumed New York City. Even though the Giants are in New Jersey, technically, it can be confusing. It sounds confusing, whatever you guys are talking about. Here he goes. These two had. Did you watch these two's match in New Japan?
No, I heard about it.
Oh, it's really good.
You said good things about it, I think.
Yeah, it was cool.
Low blow
and paradigm shift into the tables.
Paradigm shift through the table.
Best wrestler of all time is Gilbert, says Observing Stuff. We all have our tastes, Observing. AEW star, I've really been enjoying Priest's reign, says Alex. Cool. I've got a lot more time for Priest than I ever had before.
Yeah, you've noticed he's improved a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, big time. Minus Stone Cold, Punk, and Brett. Don't think people would argue with there, Alan. Let's get Party Boy and Rowdy. Say again.
You see MJF's tweet on CM Punk?
I think I read about it.
He was ripping into CM Punk really badly.
Was he? This has been a cracking match.
Paradigm shift.
That was like a paradigm shift, but he fell right off it, didn't he? That's got to be it. Kicked out.
Kick out into
Oh,
the...
he's choking. Going for the choke. I feel like it should be just a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
It feels a bit weak on Lance Archer, doesn't it?
Yeah. Archer, DDT.
Oh, DDT. Oh, start doing the Iron Claw.
Slams him back into the turnbuckle.
Got him up.
Down.
There's a blackout. 1, 2, and he's kicked out, reversed it. Got the fluky win.
Yeah. Eddie Kingston just laughing.
Yeah. I feel like it should have been a bit more violent, to be honest.
Yeah.
The New Japan match was. Maybe I'm just comparing it to that, though. They are, but like WrestleMania in MetLife, it's promoted as New York. All of them suck.
Boot, and then everybody's coming out.
And Penta and Moxley, you know I'd love that.
Ah.
Why the hell be Moxley?
Interesting.
What did you guys think of that match? I feel like it should have been a little bit more. A little bit more.
Yeah, you said aggressive, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit more aggressive. What's he doing?
I think they're going to attack him. They're definitely going to attack him, aren't
they? Yeah. Get the world champion his belt. Kingston's great on the mic. He's so captivating. Even when he messes up, he's just great.
Yeah.
For Johnny.
What is happening here?
Oh, it's bizarre, isn't it? Boom! Back slap. Choking out John Moxley. Oh, poor John. Poor John.
Obviously, that was going to happen. That was like the most obvious thing.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear your opinions on that match, guys. So make sure you've got them in the comments when I get to them. Come on, what? Come on, what? Come on, what? Come on, what? That shouldn't be a gimmick line.
I have no idea how we'd make that work.
And then run out of time.
John. And that's it.
And so I assume that you've all done, but we can still hear boos. We'll let you know. And the camera's just come back on. Zero Mero with them all standing over John. And Phoenix is just taking the mick and just looking funny. They are going to attack the refs. Kingston is having a go at the crowd. And that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sometimes we get a little bit extra because of... I assume it's just because it's on Fight and they're just stopping the natural stream, which they get paid for. Cool. Rock and roll. Let's go through your comments and then we'll do a quick review. It's only going to be a quick review tonight, though, dudes, because I can tell that Dom is shattered. Patriots are great, Jack. Suck, rock and roll. Alan, good choice. This is observant. Hey, Ant and Dom, would you guys be down for KO and Sammy feud for the IC title? Absolutely. Love them together.
Yeah.
And I was just saying the other day,
Yeah,
wasn't I?
they're
Like, it'd be
amazing.
nice to see them two again.
Yep, I'm a big fan of that. Into it.
Joey says, are Sable and Terry Runnels considered wrestlers? They'd be my favourites if so.
I would consider Sable a wrestler. I think Terry Reynolds is underrated in terms of impact, especially on Goldust's early career and the PMS tag team or group was great actually. Terry Reynolds, I really liked her work.
Fine. Sable, no, I don't think I'd consider them wrestlers. There was body girls that was.
I would say
position.
Sable was.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think she did much wrestling though. You know what I mean? Is why I'd say no. They did a Sable bomb, but I mean that was it. It was just about getting her to flash her stuff. Alex, I've been enjoying his reign too, but I've been a fan of Dexter since his Impact days. If he loses, this will be a big letdown. I'm sorry, Akeem. I'm sure you know already, but I assume he's gone. Let us know. There are so many good wrestlers. I can't name one being the best. Besides Gilbert, of course. Yeah, no, that's cool observing. There's lots of great wrestlers. Jags definitely suffs. They lost to my Bengals. Bengals are underrated. Word789 has joined us. Welcome. Hope you're all good. Do you like ECW? Dom loves ECW.
Love ECW. Huge fan.
I haven't seen enough, but I'd like to watch more. And we'll do it at some point. We'll do a live stream of ECW at some point again.
Would love to do that. Well into that.
Lol, the chair definitely hurt. He didn't try to attack them. Yeah. I watched Sabu versus Terry Funk barbed wire match, dude. Terry Funk stuff is amazing, man. Big
Always
fan of
good. One of the most consistent guys, man.
Absolutely. Mike Perkins.
I think his last turn in WWE was to offer Dean Ambrose a chainsaw or something to use against Brock.
That's correct. In that terrible match of Dean Ambrose and Brock. That was awful. We know where this is going. Agree. If there is a no DQ, though, it'll be a bit more violent. Yeah, I think it should have been a no DQ, maybe. It felt like they built Lance Archer to be this person that dominates a lot of his matches, and then that was just like him suddenly selling again. It just didn't click for me, I think.
Yeah.
This is the closest Kingston will get to holding that belt. Oh, God, yeah. No, Kingston ain't winning it.
He's very entertaining, but I don't think he's winning it.
Did you see the Kingston Moxley match the other week?
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't a fan, were you?
It was rubbish, man.
Yeah,
it was rubbish.
I don't think you were a fan at all.
What are our views on CM Punk's UFC career? Says Walt789.
I mean, good lad for trying.
Short is my words. Come on, Eileen, says Jack. I mean, that's certainly. Did you? There's a thing on Facebook. You had to come dressed as a something music related, and a woman come with a name badge saying Eileen, and then white icing all over her.
Oh, right, okay.
It's hilarious. We done, says Joey Bellbottoms. We are. Thanks for the play-by-play. It's all good, Joey. It's lovely having you guys here. We're going to do a quick review, so stick around for that if you want to. Dexter lost. Sorry, Hakeem. Said he might do. Words. It was very, very brief. It was. Guys, we're going to do a real quick review. We'll run it down very quickly for you, and then we're going to go because Dom shattered. First match, Dom.
Cody Cassidy, right? No.
Best friends in FTR. What do you think? I thought it was a decent match, actually. I thought for very little build, they did okay, and it went on a decent amount of time. But AEW do that, man. They put on a decent tag team at the start, and actually that can be beneficial because it can start the show off in a really good way, and you can have a fully great show. In tonight's sense, it was almost detrimental because after that, we got a really sort of slow point with two sort of downer matches that were almost like treading treacle at certain points. But this match was a really good match. They did a lot of spots. What do you think, Dom?
Yeah, I enjoyed Best Friends' work in this. I think Best Friends have come a long way since the first time we saw them. Obviously, I've never been a great fan of I always thought the Revival or FTR were overhyped, but I think they've really come into their own in AEW, and I think it was a good all-round match. Yeah.
Cool. Next match was the so during that match, and part of what made the match fun was the obviously the one of the best friends going through the arcade table, which sends them Penelope Ford off to go get Miro. So after the match is finished, Miro comes out and absolutely demolishes best friend. So it looks like we're getting that as a feud: the best friends versus the best men.
So that happened because so Penelope went to get Miro because the arcade thing got destroyed, and that kind of led to a match for Kip Sabian and Miro against Sean Maluta, who was of course a former NXT dude, and Lee Johnson. It was a squash match. Nothing more to say about that. To try and put over Miro and Kip.
Was that Lee Johnson?
Lee Johnson.
I didn't even realize it was Lee Johnson. I really like Lee Johnson's work. Yeah, but it was a squash match. We saw the thrust kick, which was cool. The thrust kick was fine, and the game over. But there was nothing else to the match, man.
No.
What do you think about the? I quite liked how Miro played the game thing, being upset about the arcade cabinet. Because he could have played that really corny, but he didn't. He came out and he was angry about it. And
no, it was interesting. It was worth doing.
I don't mind that because it feels real, you know.
Yeah, it was a fun little segment. It's relatable, of course.
As opposed to Miro going, "You broke my game machine," which is what he would have done in WWE. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
of course. No, it was interesting. It was an interesting segment. I'm glad it happened.
Best men versus the best friends. Look forward to it in the future. Hopefully, I'd like to. I think Miro. I tell you what I think. I think Miro and Kip need to get some matches on Dark to get a bit more chemistry together.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we had a couple of promos. We had Britt Baker in a massage parlor with Tony Schiavone, because that's how the AEW do interviews. And this was great, wasn't it? It was hilarious. There was taking the mick out of Tony a lot, and her saying how she is the perfect role model. What was the other backstage segment we got around this time as well?
So there was that. Moxley was being attacked by Lance Archer as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this was cool, with the sort of drill claw on the table. That was cool.
And Jake constantly trying to get his waistcoat on.
Which was bizarre.
How bizarre.
But it was a nice build into the main event, I suppose. But again, that's the aggression that I'm talking about from Lance Archer that we didn't really see in the match, or I don't feel like we saw in the match.
Absolutely. Then we had the promo between Jericho and MJF, very entertaining all in all. MJF kind of stuttering over his words, trying to allude to the fact that he wants to join the Dark Order. The Inner Circle. Not the Dark Order, the Inner Circle. That'd be a very different type of promo.
Certainly would.
The Sammy gets an oversized jacket because obviously he didn't get his one when everybody else got theirs. And the Inner Circle, the rest of the Inner Circle don't want MJF in, but Jericho pauses them and suggests that they meet. They sort of tease a one-on-one match, but it turns out they're going to have a steak dinner together, and that's how that happens. It's a nice little build, probably one of my highlights of the night, really. Yeah,
it's funny, isn't it? I mean, these two have cracking chemistry together, and I don't know exactly where it's going. It's clearly not going to Sammy and MJF now, with him continuing the Hardy feud. But these two have cracking chemistry. I'm hoping we do get the match at Full Gear, and I'm hoping that they turn Jericho face, because I think with fans back, they'll love it. They'll love it, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cool. Next match was Cassidy and Cody.
Yes, indeed.
This was my fluff of the night, really.
It promised a lot. Obviously, I've got quite a lot of time for Orange Cassidy. Not so much time for Cody as an in-ring performer at the moment. Obviously, that could change. I mean, obviously, I've heard the dog collar match was amazing,
outstanding,
but really slow, really methodical. Which obviously, with two athletes like Cassidy and Cody, you need to shake it up a bit. Cassidy gets a couple of, sort of teases in terms of his moveset with the DDTs that he hits, and so we think he might win. But then it ends. Obviously, Cody gets a second time limit draw win in his AEW career. His first one was against Darby Allin, who is his Full Gear challenger. So Cassidy goes for the roll up after countering the Crossroads. And then that takes us to the time limit draw. So we get a very well planned 1-2 count, with the 3 falling just as the time limit draw falls away. All in all, slow, methodical. Not the worst match I've seen with the two of them in, but definitely far from the best.
Is it my least favourite Cassidy match? I think it probably is, actually. It's probably my least favourite Cassidy match that I've seen. It was slow, methodical, as everything that Dom said. The other problem I have with it is the time limit draw. Cassidy didn't need it, man. It wouldn't have mattered if Cassidy lost. And I don't know if this is just for the match in 2 weeks, but I'm not excited for a match in 2 weeks, because this match completely underdelivered, in my opinion. And Cody's good when he's going against a heel, or if he was a heel at the time of face. But he's much better at matches with that dynamic. And last week's match with him was outstanding. And I think he had a lot to do with that match being outstanding, as opposed to Brody Lee, to be perfectly honest. And Cody has the ability to tell wonderful stories in the ring. This didn't have any of it for me, man.
No, like I said, there was a lot missing from tonight, and especially as we expected so much, I wasn't particularly impressed.
Cool. Next match was Hikaru Shida and Big Swole, right?
Was it? I feel that, bear with me, I'm going to check on that, because I think we may have fast forwarded. So, no, you're right. It's AEW. I'm just trying to think, was there anything else? We missed, there is a...
the tag team draw.
The tag team draw, yeah, we had the tag team draw, which led to the the fatal 4-way tag team match next week. So the tag teams were drawn. You had Private Party and the Young Bucks, but also Butcher and the Blade, and Reynolds and Silver, which is a kind of interesting, because I guess that was tag teams by numbers, except for Silver and Reynolds.
Yeah, I really expected the Jurassic Express to be part of that 4-way, actually.
Yeah. All in all, I mean, it's a pretty much foregone conclusion, I think, of who's winning that. But yeah, fair enough. Nice.
It was a well done thing. It's nice when we see like these draws. It reminds us of like the Royal Rumble draws that they used to have years ago, and I always enjoyed them. And look, we know that they're fake. We know that there's it's not actually a draw, and that's fine, man. It's fine. That's part of wrestling, and it makes things exciting. I really enjoyed it as a tribute, and it reminded me of like $1 Million Man buying out someone's place and all this sort of great stuff that we had from wrestling history that we just don't have anymore.
Yeah. Like I say, it's sort of tasteful, tasteful and an interesting way to do things. And then we had the Shida and Swole match,
which was a really decent match. I thought it was quite hard hitting. There's lots of great knee work from Shida. The knee on the apron looked particularly vicious. The moment where Big Swole threw Shida into the cameraman and she sort of falls on him looked quite nasty, to be perfectly honest. Then in the ring, Big Swole kicked out of a Falcon Arrow, which we very rarely see anyone kick out of. It was a match of that should have been the ending, shouldn't it? And it kept going, and it built enough excitement into me, and I enjoyed the match.
Yeah. Obviously, we got near falls with both Swole and Shida hitting their moves before sort of close kickouts, which we expected. You would normally expect a win, but yeah, decent back and forth, decent showcase for Shida, decent showcase for Swole. So yeah, I'm absolutely fine with that, and it would be my favorite match of the night.
Cool, rock and roll. And then the final match, Lance Archer versus Moxley.
I think we both expected a lot more from this. I think, Moxley, is a little bit sort of hit and miss, I think, with his AEW matches. I would, like you, I would have expected a little bit more violence, aggression, because it was a no DQ match. But it was a bit like ECW light, you know what I mean? There wasn't, or an Impact sort of hardcore match where there's just a couple of chairs that get thrown around and not really. And there was a table spot, which was probably my highlight of the night. The paradigm shift into the tables on the outside from Moxley to Archer. But yeah, in general, quite disappointing and a good representation of the whole night, really. Promised a lot of big spots, promised a lot of really cool stuff, but in fact didn't really deliver for me personally.
I pretty much agree with everything you said. Look, it was a fine match. It wasn't a bad match. It was entertaining. It's just that's a massive match that they've been building up for weeks and weeks, and just wanted a little bit more out of it, really. You know, AEW have done blood lots of times before. Why couldn't we have seen Lance Archer bleeding? You know, or something like that. Or Dean or whatever. But I would have preferred to actually see Archer. And it feels like we had this match at the New Japan Wrestle Kingdom, and it was a really hard-hitting war. And this almost felt like, you know, when you watch a WWE match and it feels like AEW light sometimes, where it doesn't feel as real or it doesn't feel as ambitious. This almost felt like New Japan light. You know what I mean? In sort of comparison. And I understand that was a massive match at the Tokyo Dome and stuff like that. So I'm not necessarily saying that it should have been as big a moment as that. But with them working together before, I was just expecting a little bit more. And I feel like Lance Archer, from the moment he came out after his sort of introduction, he should have put Moxley through a little bit more. He was selling a lot for Moxley. And I just think it should have been Moxley can still get that win with the paradigm shift. The paradigm shift in the table should probably have ended the match. I mean, that's a big move. But you know, you can have Lance Archer should have got a bit more offense in here, and I think that's what was missing for me. And I understand why people love it, and that's great, but just our opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think the highlight for me of this match actually came in the aftermath with Eddie Kingston. Just his promo work more than anything else. The promo where he was bigging up John Moxley and then choked him out. In terms of a promo, not necessarily the execution, but certainly on the microphone, Eddie Kingston's one of the best in the game. And in general, but like I say, the match was underwhelming. A lot of this card was underwhelming, with the exception of the women's match. We also skipped over Matt Hardy returning, and Rebby Hardy and the kids were there. Sammy Guevara interrupts and says it was him that attacked Matt, and Matt announces that his next target is Sammy Guevara. And we debated that that's probably because Matt Hardy said, look, let's do something here, let's salvage this, because you know there's been a lot of botches in that feud,
a lot of accidents,
But yeah, I think just in summary for me, below average pay-per-view for me, weekly show for me. If I had to give it a thing out of 10, I'd maybe give it a 5. I'm trying to think of performer of the night, probably Shida, and a spot of the night would be the paradigm shift through the table. What about you, Anthony?
So in terms of my rating, I'd say 6. I think it was a perfectly entertaining show. We just expected a lot more with what was being given to us, and with it being the 1 year anniversary, I think. You know, you comparing that to, you know, it was way better than Raw on Monday, put it that way. But the difference is you expect a little bit more out of AEW, especially on these big shows. The match of the night, I think for me, was the women's match. I really enjoyed that. The performer of the night, I would give that to MJF. His mic work, phenomenal.
Nice, that promo was great.
Absolutely phenomenal. Like, you hang on to every word he says, and the twists that he puts in there, and the laughs and the joke. He's just superb. Superb, man. Superb. Rock and roll, let's get to your last comments. I meant we done on broadcast. We did not see what you thought. Yeah, I didn't think you did, Joey. That's why I like to, at the end, sort of really tell you guys what's happening with that last little bit that comes back on, just in case there is anything funny or interesting that happens. Why am I so tired, Jack? That's because it's 3:20 in the morning, my friend. It's arcade cabinet. Yes, it is. Sorry, they threw him into the arcade cabinet, didn't you, Dom?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that was a pretty fun spot, and again, one of the smaller highlights of the night.
Yeah. That first match was really good. AEW was great, says Alan. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
How
Glad you
bizarre,
enjoyed
how
it.
bizarre, says Jack. For me, AEW gets an 8 out of 10. That's cool, Jake. That's cool. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Look, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 if I enjoyed that Cody and Cassidy match, but I didn't. And so that's that's sort of a massive... That's like 2 points worth of difference right there, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Because if that was great, I would have, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100% know what you mean, dude.
Alan, do you like a little bit of the bubbly?
I mean, yes, sometimes, occasionally. Maybe when we finally can get out of lockdown and have a party, I think we will have a little bit of the bubbly. Probably in celebration of you, Alan Gibbons, and the other Hulkamaniacs. Brother.
Rock and roll. And Hakeem, the AEW star, gives it 5 out of 10, the same as you, Dom. Great. It's lovely hearing all your opinions. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Dom is going to sign us out, but we appreciate you, and thank you for helping us get to 400 subscribers in terms of the next few days. I will be back for NXT UK. Dom may be joining me. Friday is SmackDown this week, so I'll be doing Friday SmackDown as well, and we'll see if Dom's joining then.
Yeah, we'll see. But for now, guys, I'll sign us out. So, I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows the deal, so I'm going to give you a 5 count. If you're in America, shout away. And if you're in the UK or Europe, please whisper because people will be asleep. So I'm going to get you to shout or scream or whisper, "Oh yeah," at the end of my 5 count. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Take it easy.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.